Desperate single dads.
In the early days of man, created in the lab.
Science. A pack of wild dogs to aid us in our fight. Attack the mayor now!
We'll define racial war. Plus the greatest project down.
A sacrifice to something planet must be made to save our phones. I'll fight that bitch in court for custody of my son.
He's 23.
Something planet, you're my golden boy. What have we done? What have we done? I murdered my only son. SomethingPlanet.com has just begun.
Something Planet was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Oh God! Oh my God!
Oh.
Something Planet Podcast, episode number 482. Welcome to it. I'm your host, John Jay, and with me are 4 Super Bowl champions.
Fire the cannons.
Nope, you can't fire the cannons.
I won.
But we won.
Nope.
The cannon spread COVID,
The Kansas
Jared.
City Chiefs didn't win. What?
Can't fire the cannons.
What?
They wouldn't have won
without us.
We won the Super Bowl because we live here, right?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
feel like we should all get Super Bowl rings.
Yeah,
We
I
should.
think so too. We supported
Yeah.
by watching on TV.
I watched 2 games.
Watched 2 games.
Yeah.
The ones that
Bandwagon
matter.
fans.
We watched, more importantly, we watched 2 games together.
I
Yes.
That's how we know. Well, you were there in spirit.
Why do the regular fans get upset
I
with
don't know.
bandwagon fans?
I don't know, man.
Why
And it's like
is,
that for like everything too.
Because they always want you to get into it, and then you're like, nah, and then they start doing good, and then you want to get into it, and they're like, oh, bandwagon.
Yeah.
Like,
It's even like, think of it like when Pokemon Go came out. There were people who were like, you don't even like Pokemon. I was like, yeah, but this game's fun. Oops. Oh shit, here we go. Oh, it's a rap fight.
No,
Oh,
no,
man.
no. You got it.
I was, I was gonna spit hot fire.
That's a taste of things to come, baby.
That's a cum of things to taste.
Yeah,
Whoa,
baby.
whoa. Hey,
wow.
whoa. Educational. Educational.
Yeah, you
Something
can taste
Planet.
it.
We just scream things are educational.
Comedy podcast.
Man, that
Afterwards,
would
they
be a
can't
way
get-
better,
they can't
like,
get mad at
like
us.
version of like a Christmas Carol. I am the ghost of come for things to taste.
Oh.
That'd be fun, right?
I guess educational.
I feel like if 3 Christmas ghosts came to me, it would be like the ghost of Christmas anal, the ghost of Christmas rim job, and the ghost of Christmas, oh, you pissed the bed, hope she's cool and doesn't leave you.
Mine would be the ghost of Christmas.
That was the one. The
DUI.
future. That was the future one.
the ghost of Christmas. Did you do your taxes that year?
Oh.
And the ghost of Christmas. That one didn't count.
I have no idea what the fuck
Why?
you
Yeah.
guys
Why are
talking
we
about
doing
right now.
Dickens right now?
Yeah,
don't know.
because it's his birthday, dummy.
Because I need some Dickens, motherfucker.
So we watched the Super Bowl. We're
Go
bandwagon
Bucs.
fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tony Romo? Is that one
I
of them?
challenge anyone to find someone who's a diehard Bucks fan. Anyway, we're all Bucks fans.
Oh, there's a few.
Oh,
I
my
know.
brother
bandwagon
is.
fans.
My brother
I know a few. Yeah.
I know a couple.
Nah, they're
But like my
lying.
brother's not like, oh, like you like the Bucks now. He's like, yeah, welcome to the party. Enjoy this with
That's
me.
because he's a bandwagon fan too.
Yeah, he is. I'm less
Jared's
of one,
just trying to
so
make
is
himself.
it, bro.
Jared, you didn't even come to our Super Bowl gathering.
I was with my dad.
Oh, so you did come though.
Ew.
Oh, what? You never thought about that?
No.
Gotta watch it with your.
I have.
So
Yeah.
what kind of foods did you have for the Super Bowl?
We had barbecue.
Barbecue?
Yeah, we had barbecue chicken, barbecue pork, and barbecue sausage, and tater tots.
That's acceptable. I find that acceptable.
His
And,
dad's
and I
barbecue
brought-
sausage is really good.
And I brought. Are you making a weird sex joke right now?
No, I was actually just being honest. I've had it before.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I
I
have.
have.
No.
You brought it home.
You've never met Jared's dad.
Yeah,
No,
no,
but
you've never met
Jared-
my dad.
Jared brought the leftovers
She
and I
used,
ate
to,
them.
she used to date your dad. She took your dad down, dude.
She's never met Jared's dad.
Well,
but she's
I
met-
apologize to
Dad.
you.
She's never met Jared's dad, but she has met Jared, dad.
Okay. Also, that was Eli's barbecue.
Oh, well, Eli's
Oh.
makes good.
Oh, they're not normally open on Sunday.
Well, it's Super Bowl.
Well, he got it in advance.
Oh, okay. That's a special occasion. Yeah, we had wings.
Yes.
Wings are good. Wings are good.
Wings and many different salads, but they weren't really like salads. They're just like, stuff with like mayonnaise on it.
Many different salads.
Did you have any King's Hawaiian rolls?
No.
Bro,
I did.
those are great to make little sliders
I
with.
made-
Yeah, that's what I did.
I made
You know what's
deviled eggs the first time, but I showed up too late.
Nobody ate
Nobody
any of them.
ate any of them.
I
We were
walked into
full.
the kitchen, I saw
didn't-
those fucking deviled eggs, and I was like, "Oh, I am full."
Yeah.
Not like
know
it
they
was
were here.
gross.
I
I
didn't even know
told
we had
everyone
them.
multiple times,
No, you
motherfuckers,
didn't.
I did deviled eggs.
Oh man, I'm so glad I wasn't there because I could not have prevented myself from eating all of them.
Well,
Ew.
I'm
You coulda had
sad
'em all.
now.
Yeah, you don't want to eat a whole tray of deviled eggs.
Yeah, but I woulda.
But would you eat a whole tray of angel eggs?
I'm
What?
not gonna answer.
What
What
are
are
angel
angel
eggs?
Yeah, what are
eggs?
angel eggs?
Well, they're made with mustard and pickles.
That sounds like a deviled egg.
Yeah. No. I mean, it's just mustard and pickles.
Is there
No
angel
eggs?
No eggs.
No eggs.
Tiny dice eggs, like how you know there's tiny dice pickles or relish. In
Oh,
so it's like reverse. Yeah.
Oh, so it's a hollowed out pickle.
Hollow out pickle with mustard and diced eggs. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Actually, that
wonder
doesn't.
when
Yeah,
they're
that's,
bad.
Let's
that actually
make
sounds
that.
kind of good. Now that we flayed it all out, actually, I would try that.
Yeah.
I think we should
I saw
make that.
on TikTok somebody hollowed out a giant pickle and then just slid a hot dog in there and ate it.
Oh yeah, and then they put the top of the pickle on top of it.
Yeah. These TikTok fucking like
These
cooks
TikTok
are
recipes are
horrible.
fucking
They're
terrible.
horrible people. They just need to
Just
stop.
yeah, there's too many bad recipes on
I
TikTok.
saw some
at
guys
this
like
point.
you can cook a steak in a toaster. It's like yeah, you can, but
yeah,
don't.
if you want to burn your fucking kitchen
don't.
down.
Yeah, if you want to buy a new toaster.
Yeah, I made my very delicious Jamaican jerk smoked wings.
Jamaican me crazy.
Dude, I see. I love really spicy foods, but
Yeah.
I don't like sauces. So like, cause it gets too fucking messy. So I
Right, so
I
you like
appreciate
that.
your shit. It's like the rub. And
I
it's
prefer
hot as
a
fuck.
spicy dry rub.
Yes, I'm cause I don't like the mess.
That's how I do it. And then if you like sauce,
you
then
can
you
add
just
sauce.
add
Exactly.
sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I think wings should be served.
Normally I would because I'm big on sauces on shit.
She's a saucy
Like,
bitch.
I love sauce
Well, what's
on
your
shit.
what's everybody's favorite wing? Now we're doing some Super Bowl
Chicken.
talk. I mean,
Oh,
if
wing
you-
talk.
like
Wing
wing
talk.
talk?
drumette or flats? What do you mean by?
No, I mean, like, what's your favorite flavor of chicken
If
wings?
they're
Oh.
not smoked like you do, because there's like that was what I was gonna say. Is like
Smoked wings
normally
is your
I'm
favorite.
obsessed with like sauce on shit, but the way you do it's really good. So I really like those. But normally I like really messy, hot buffalo wings and a fuck ton of blue cheese. That's my
Okay,
jam.
so you like sauce on sauce on
Yeah.
sauce.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like really wet food.
Well, if
So like
it's,
the original buffalo style.
Yeah.
That's your favorite.
Yeah.
Besides the smoked ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say if it's boneless, I like teriyaki.
Boneless wings are not a thing.
Yeah, they are.
So
I order them all
Those
the
are
time.
chicken nuggets.
we're moving on from nugs talk. We're talking about chicken wings for grown-ups.
All right, so boneless wings.
No, no.
They're
What's your
no,
favorite
they're
wing?
They're wings, but they've been
Chicken wing,
deboned.
chicken
No, it's
wing,
wings with a Z.
Something.
No, it's I scrape
macaroni.
the meat off the bone, and then they're boneless wings.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know why you would do that. But
yeah, for
Just so I win this argument.
yeah, no.
you,
There's
Brad?
no argument. It's not a wing. It's
I like
nugs.
I'm a fan of smoked. Smoked is my favorite. Smoked and hot.
You were
so
just
like how
passing
yours
Jared
were,
up
yeah.
because he refuses to acknowledge that those aren't wings.
But if it's
So yeah, like your wings. I love.
Okay,
those.
so you
the
like
ones
some-
you made before when they were way hotter. I like those more because they were spicier. But I understand
Well, I
everybody
started.
can't handle that spice.
I started spraying apple juice on them to cool them off a
Yeah.
little bit at the end.
Yeah.
Because some people were complaining.
yeah.
Not
I,
me.
well, I was
I like that
sweating. I
spicy
was sweating
shit.
when I was eating it, but I still
Right.
enjoyed it.
I like the Publix Mardi Gras wings. Those
What
baked
is
wings.
that?
The
Just when they
baked
put
wings.
Oh,
peanut
those
butter
are
and
Just a
jelly.
bunch of glitter on the wings.
Oh God!
You haven't had their Mardi Gras rings?
No, they show
Nah.
you their tits
Oh
when
no,
they
they're
give
great.
you the
It's
wings.
like a
Cajun style. Or
yeah, it's
something?
like Cajun. It's like kind of like a jerk seasoning, but with Cajun spices mixed in.
Okay, I can fuck.
They're really
with
good.
that.
I'm surprised. I'm honestly surprised you've never had them.
I always just get the hot wings from the deep fried hot wings. That's what I always get from Publix.
If I'm not gonna get a pub sub, which I fucking love that shit, what I do is I get their fucking tendies and then I have them roll that shit in a fuck ton of buffalo sauce, and
And
then
then smother it in blue cheese.
no, but I go all right. So here's the thing. Here's a trick with that though. They want to give you those shitty little packets of gross ass blue cheese. No.
Yeah, because blue cheese is gross.
You haul You haul
Yes.
yourself over to the area where they put the select dressings that have to stay.
Are you trying to
cold.
say salad?
Yeah, where the salad is, but
The
like
salad
most importantly,
dressings?
the dressings, right? The
She's trying so hard to pass over what she just said.
No,
so here's
I
the
don't-
thing.
get the blue cheese. It has to stay in the freezer because that's the good shit. Because that's got the big chunks of
Oh,
cheese.
man.
Yeah. See, I just asked them when I get the chicken tender sub. I just asked them to put ranch on it, like an adult, because they have ranch right there. For
See
me.
what I do?
Because
is
you're a
I
little
just,
bitch. That's
I,
just not nearly as good.
I just
All right.
order it
Enjoy
Florida
your
style.
fermented
I just I always order it Florida style.
What's
I
that?
don't know what that is.
It just comes with a whole bunch of STDs and some pills. It's just how it happens.
Are they giving
man.
out free pills?
Yeah, and STDs.
That's true. If you ask for anything in Publix,
You know,
including
and a
from
pregnancy
the
test.
pharmacy, they have to put
If
it on
you ever
there.
pay for an STD, that's just a bad day.
Sorry for everybody watching right now with everything's being all glitchy and stuff. It looks a little bit better right now.
Is it being glitchy?
Oh.
Been had glitchy?
I lowered
It
the
looks okay.
settings a little bit, which have never been a problem before, but
Right.
this computer's
They couldn't
getting older.
see
so.
us being hilarious about sandwiches.
Yeah. They don't really need to see us be hilarious about sandwiches.
Look at
But
my
yeah, so
My favorite wing right now
yeah, what's your
David?
favorite wing?
David, what's your favorite wing?
is like a sweet barbecue sauce at Mugs and Jugs, sloppy style.
Ugh.
So they just take
Sloppy style.
Yeah, so what they do is they take
just
a
wet.
bunch of yes.
Some wet ass
The
chicken.
sloppy style is specifically for the French fries, and they take all the wing sauce and put it over the French fries.
See, I'm not a big sauce
I am a
guy.
sauce hoe.
Me?
We talked about this the other
fucking
night. Sauce
too.
is like used to mask the flavorlessness of the
Yes.
food that you're
And chicken is usually very flavorless.
No,
eating.
hold
It doesn't
up.
have to be.
No,
that.
That's
yeah,
not
no,
the
that's-
case.
If you
It's
brine
not
it
about
well.
masking flavor. Sauce can bring a fuck ton of flavor to a thing. Here's what I don't like. Sauce keeps me from choking. It's the lube of food.
You could just take
Well,
your time
yeah.
chewing.
Again,
No,
Lauren,
I'm
yeah,
hungry.
chew around the bone. Don't just swallow the bone whole.
I was taught to swallow. I don't know what happened in your family, but I'm
Oh,
much
I was
quicker
raised
and
right.
more
That's what
efficient
happened.
when it
She's
comes
a
to
gentleman,
eating food.
folks.
Yeah, I'm a gentleman.
Swallows every time.
Maybe you should try them boneless wings. With a Z.
Boneless. I'm
Boneless
looking for
wings.
bone.
Bone in.
Bone in.
I think my favorite wing right now is the lemon pepper dry rub.
Yeah, you've been
Lemon
talking about
pepper's
those a
pretty
lot
good.
lately. You know,
Yeah.
That's all you ever talk about.
Well, I
Yeah.
started making my own
In fact,
lemon pepper dry
shut
rub.
up. I don't
I started instead of black pepper though, I'm using jalapeno
Wow, you see
pepper.
how he said that word?
See, instead of black pepper.
Yeah, there's a hard R in that black.
Black pepper. Black pepper is too weak. I need.
Oh wow!
I need
He,
that.
he needs
Oh,
white
is white
pepper.
pepper stronger?
Yeah, he needs white
Actually,
pepper.
do you know there is white pepper?
There is
There
white
is,
pepper,
yeah.
and I can't.
I
Tell
didn't
the
know that.
difference.
I can't either.
I can't tell the difference between
Well,
white pepper
no,
and black
because see,
pepper.
black pepper drives their car like
this.
White pepper drives their car like this.
Hamburger.
Oh fuck! Cut it. Show's over. It's not gonna get better than that.
That'd be hilarious if racist. If somebody's so racist that they refuse to use black pepper.
Oh yeah.
White pepper only.
Mandy says I like spicy Thai chili, and that's probably my second.
Thai
favorite.
chili.
Mandy
That's
is
my
correct.
Yeah, that's probably my second.
I like that
favorite
Asian
wing.
zing.
Yeah, the Asian zing. Baby.
Anything.
Mango
Yeah, the-
habanero is up there too.
Yeah, mango habanero.
Yeah, the
Anything
Thai
hot,
place
bro.
I go to makes like a wings with like spicy peanut
Yes,
sauce.
that would be
That's
actually
good.
really good. I love
That's good
peanut
shit.
sauce.
I do love peanut sauce.
Love this wing
Oh,
talk.
peanuts.
Peanut
Peanut sauce?
I
Peanut
thought that's what
sauce.
was said. I was like, I love a nice
Saucy
peanut
peanuts?
sauce with a Chianti.
With a Chianti.
Yeah,
Chianti. What's a Chianti?
So what was your guys'
I don't
favorite moment from the game last night?
I love. There's so many good moments. I love the guy who stripped and ran across the field. That was pretty great.
Wait, when did that happen?
At
They-
the
The
end?
streaker, yeah.
yeah.
Well, he wasn't naked though. He
Yeah,
was
he had
wearing
like
like
a
a tank
he
top.
he was.
But we're talking about that later in the show.
Yeah,
so.
he was trying to get that.
I
I
didn't
think
see
probably my
that.
favorite part was when the guy got a flag for unsportsmanlike conduct
That was bullshit.
for putting two fingers in the other guy's
Just
face.
doing like yeah.
And then listening to the announcers like, "Oh, I don't agree with this. This is unsportsmanlike. This is a shame. He shouldn't be doing that." And me screaming at the TV, "Shut the fuck up!"
Yeah, like.
no, I agree though. That was bullshit. Like it's not like he like.
Well, it turns out that guy
punched the
did
dude.
that guy did it to him in a previous
Yeah.
game.
Earlier in the year, yeah.
The last time the Bucs lost
was
was
ju-
to
I-
Kansas City.
Well, then
Yeah.
that's just foreshadowing. That's great. That's
No, you
great
just gotta-
storytelling.
No, it's fantastic. That means that player was
Held
so
on to that
petty.
petty
Yes.
He waited until it's like, "Oh,
I
hey,
am
bitch, we
here
won
for
2."
it.
Which, by the way,
Here
these
for
guys
it.
make millions of dollars. They
Deuce.
can't handle a little bit of ribbing.
Come on.
Oh, they
Fuck
should, They should
you.
be able to fist fight after the game. If
Yeah,
they want.
I
yeah.
agree.
Hockey lets them beat each other up,
Yeah, that's why I like.
and
hockey.
these guys have more pads than fucking hockey players
Yes.
do. Like
That's
their
true.
helmets
Yeah,
are a lot harder.
This is
My
why I like MMA because like all of it is shit talk
Yeah,
up until the
exactly.
fight.
Mandy says I like the part with the commercials.
Oh yeah, what was your favorite commercial?
Yeah, Mandy.
Yeah, what
My,
was your favorite?
well, my favorite
I-
part of the Super Bowl was that hot female ref. I was like,
Oh, she had nice forearms.
Oh, and all the
yeah.
guys are
Looked like she
checking
could
out her
choke me.
ass on the field. Did
oh
you
yeah,
see that?
very
I
blatantly.
was checking out her arms. I was like, she could strangle me. I like
Yeah.
that.
Mandy, this isn't a slight against you, but I did see a tweet and it said, "What about shout out to the people that say I don't watch the Super Bowl for the football. I watch it for the commercials." As if that's any better.
It is. The commercials are better.
No, I know it's just a funny premise. Like, oh, so you're
Oh,
just
is
sitting, yeah, watching commercials.
Okay.
I think that favorite.
This is the only time people want to watch commercials. Is
yeah.
the Super Bowl.
I think my favorite commercial was the one where the lady made her Alexa Michael B. Jordan.
Oh yeah, that was definitely the
Finger
best one.
banging herself.
That was
Yeah.
cute. I like that a
The
lot.
husband's like, stop doing that.
He
Yeah, he kept getting mad.
He held me like I had never been held
That was,
before.
and they were in the bathtub.
Didn't she order a Hitachi? Didn't she like Alexa
Yeah.
order a
No.
Hitachi? And the husband's like, no.
Alexa, order
No.
a Hitachi personal massager.
Yeah. I guess.
Nice.
Very.
Why would
nice.
he be upset about that?
Yeah,
It's just
he
gonna
was
make
like,
his sex
no,
life
stop
better.
Did you know that Hitachi makes other things than
Yeah,
vibrate?
microwaves.
Yes.
No, but they also make like,
CD
Sports
players.
cars,
but they make like
hot
what-
air balloons.
There's something in my bedroom that says Hitachi on
Alarm
it.
clock.
It's computed. It's like it's on the computer.
Did you try to fuck that too?
I wanted to. It's been looking at me weird ever since I moved in because I don't know what it is and I'm too scared
Well,
to ask.
that's a
his
lot of those
Hitachi.
Japanese companies do that. There was a meme I just saw the other day. It said, "Huh, I'm really in the mood to buy a motorcycle, but also a guitar." And then it says Yamaha salesperson. Boy, do I have something for you.
Apparently Hitachi is the same, and
No, they are.
that's been funny.
So is
for
Sony.
me. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have a Yamaha guitar
Me too.
and a Yamaha generator.
My,
I wish Yamaha made vibrators. That
my
would be
first
cool.
trumpet was a Yamaha.
Yeah, they do, and you go Yamaha. Yamaha.
My favorite part of the Super Bowl was definitely the halftime show.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It was
Oh
good,
yeah.
Everybody was mad, or not everybody was mad, but a lot of people were shit talking the halftime show. I don't even remember it. I was like drinking.
I thought
I was so into
I talked.
it.
I think I
Yes.
talked right through
Yes.
it. I don't even remember anything about it.
I haven't
didn't
seen one.
really
Well, I
pay
broke
much
that.
attention.
I knocked over that wine glass like in the middle of it too, so
That's
I kind of
right.
threw everything off. Yeah.
I haven't seen one good thing about it so far on social media. And
I've
it's
seen a lot of
just-
good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
And you know why I liked it? Because it wasn't your typical I'm on stage in the middle of the field and I'm singing a song.
What did they do different?
It was
Well,
like
he was
a
on
whole-
a stage slightly off to the side of the field.
No. It was like a whole
Fancy.
artistic thing going on. Like at one point he wasn't even on the field. He was like back.
He was
in
in
the
a carnival
hallways.
mirror fun
Yeah,
house.
it was really cool.
All right, so here's something that I learned about it after the fact. That everything he did on that stage, he had been working towards for months. So the whole plastic surgery thing, like he showed up to one awards. First of all, he showed
He
up.
showed
at
up with
one-
like bandages
with
on. and
bandages
stuff.
on his face. He showed up to another awards thing where
Well, that
it
was for
looked
the
like
music
he was.
video, right?
Yeah, in the music video he had bandages.
No, he had
no,
his face.
No. There was one music video with bandages.
Okay.
Then he shows up to an awards thing where it looks like he's healing. Like there's all these like wounds on his face. And then there's a music video where everyone was talking about him getting plastic surgery and all this shit. And that was just a prelude to his show where he was like it was all about kind of like losing yourself while being famous and creating different personas and
That kind of
faces.
sounds to me like he went.
Well,
You know, it'd be a cool idea, bro.
You know what? I'm about that. though. I'm so fucking about that.
Honestly, I didn't have a problem with the show until Lauren explained why it was a thing.
well, the thing
now
about
I think, oh,
No,
this
I
guy's
don't
a
like it.
pretentious
the thing
dick.
about
I think
the
that was
Weeknd,
cool.
though,
No, he's just an artist.
Yeah, he's got a shit ton. He's been doing music videos for a long time, and like, there's always a lot of symbolism in it. He's got like a complicated relationship with like God and like his sexuality. There's like a pull because like he feels like a fucking sinner, but like he still believes in God. So there's a lot of you see a lot of like inverted crosses and shit about Christ and shit and all this. It's like I'm trying to think of another artist. Maybe like Michael Jackson.
He's like a girl that posts too much on Facebook. You know,
maybe like
personal
Michael
stuff.
Jackson or like David Bowie. Kind of like as
Yeah.
far as like the
Don't compare him.
Yeah,
to David Bowie.
that's
too
too much.
No, I think they're
No, I
very
think he's
similar
talking about
their-
in terms of their artistic,
Exactly,
like,
yes.
in terms of their concepts,
exactly yes.
not just the music,
Not the music at all,
Not
no.
you know,
He's good, but
And,
he's
like,
it's not
nothing gets
David
made
Bowie.
Dick
yeah,
Harder.
no, his
No, I'm
music,
not-
his music, it's
It's-
pop
it's
music,
poppy,
it's whatever.
yes.
But I like it. And
No, it's fun.
He is a
I like some of it.
phenomenal vocalist. I
I mean,
think.
I liked Starboy.
What?
Oh, he's making a David Bowie joke.
No,
Like
No, there's a
Starman.
Starboy.
That's his.
Starman.
There's
You talking about David
No,
Bowie, Starman?
The Weeknd's it's Starboy.
Yeah, there's a
Well, that's just
album or a
that's just
song
a very.
called
It's
Starboy.
a song,
okay.
Starboy.
I thought
It was the
that's just
song
a
he
coincidence.
started
The show
with the Super Bowl
Oh,
halftime.
okay, yeah.
I'm not
Okay,
making any
just-
comparisons.
Well,
I'm
no,
just saying
David Bowie,
I like
thought
that
you were making
song.
a joke. David Bowie has a song called Starman. So
Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
it's just a coincidence that
Probably-
he happens to
I don't
have
think
one
it's
called
a.
that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a coincidence.
I would never compare him to David Bowie.
No,
Well,
that
maybe,
came up just now.
But
on
maybe
the-
that
yes.
is maybe that's something we're hitting on. Maybe that was a direct reference to
Oh,
It might
Starman.
be. It might be.
I mean,
I mean, honestly, the most of the reason I like it is because Daft Punk collaborated with it.
Yeah, but no. But so what I'm saying is, like, one of the things that I really liked about the show, and one of the reasons why I think I enjoyed it so much, is that I fucking miss live music so bad. Seeing seeing a musical performance is like I can pull up old live music performances on YouTube any fucking moment. But
I've been pulling up home concerts like
Yeah.
pretty much every day.
And
Yeah.
I do that a lot because I do miss live music, but that moment's passed. So if anything happened in that moment that would have been like ridiculous, or if there was a falter or anything, it would have been
Right.
talked about. To watch something that felt a musical performance that felt totally live, I fucking miss that shit, bro. Like I was so invested in that performance because I haven't seen live music. I haven't seen someone like anything could happen at this moment. Like that
That's
was
true.
really
Yeah,
cool.
whatever happened to like
Saturday night.
like somebody's titty coming out during the Super Bowl halftime
I was
show?
hoping
thought
for a
that was
titty.
great.
I'm gonna be
Bro,
honest. I missed that.
I was working at Blockbuster and we had the Super Bowl up, and I was checking out a customer, and we were both looking, and it happened, and then we were both like, "Yo, her titty come out?"
That was
like,
the-
I don't think
that
so. I
was
was like, I
also
don't
in
know.
Tampa, wasn't it?
I think it was. I think it might have been. Yeah.
I think that was one of the times. It was in Tampa.
Oh yeah. It might have been in Tampa. It wasn't the Bucs though.
Mandy
Yeah.
says, I only enjoyed the commercials more because I didn't care about either team. Yeah, I mean, most people. I don't give a shit.
Bandwagon hater.
I don't even give a shit, really. I mean,
I don't really care except for the fact that I know
it was the Bucs in Tampa, so it was fun.
it was the Bucs in Tampa, but it was also I know that like everyone in fucking New England is gonna be super pissed
Yeah.
if Tom Brady wins.
Oh, Tom Brady. Oh, fuck.
That was the on par New England.
My favorite commercial was when Bruce Springsteen came out for Jeeps telling us we all got to get along now, guys. Now that Trump's
Oh,
gone,
yeah.
hey, don't forget all the shit we just
Yeah.
talked.
What Also buy a
what did
Jeep.
it say? What did it say? It was like bring us together, or what was the fucking?
Yeah, it was
something
really
America?
bad.
Reunited States of
Yeah,
America.
and then they
Yeah.
used the red communist
yes.
star.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I think it was supposed to be a
It was bad.
Texas star.
Yeah, well, Texas are a bunch of commies then.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I said it. Texas.
No,
what's up?
Texas star is
what
white.
about the
I
NFL
think maybe it's
commercial?
Oklahoma then.
What about the NFL commercial talking about like unity and like trying to be all woke and shit all of a
Yeah.
sudden?
Yeah.
After they fucking blacklisted Colin Kaepernick for like 3 or 4 years or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
fuck
Well,
you.
Colin had that commercial right after theirs aired where he was just standing like this for 20 seconds. He was like,
Man, fuck you.
no, he didn't say nothing. He was like,
No,
Was
that's-
that a commercial for real?
yes, David.
I don't know. There were a lot of weird commercials. Reddit had a 5-second
I
commercial.
wish
Yeah,
that
like
was
remember the one that
real.
just said buy Doge?
Did it really?
Buy Dogecoin.
Yeah, there was a buy Dogecoin
Yeah.
commercial.
Leprechaun?
I think
No.
my
Buy
favorite.
Dogecoin, everybody.
Buy Doge.
No, but the Reddit commercial, which I didn't see
Yeah, I
in
didn't see it.
time.
Yeah, I didn't see it
But
in
like
time.
the
I didn't see
fact
it
that
either.
it happened was really
It was pretty cool.
No, but there was another series of 5-second ads.
Yeah.
It was what was it? Was it
The window
roofing?
guy?
Oh yeah, it was like the pressure treated windows or whatever, and it would like show. It was like him on a green screen, and it was showing like the windows, and then he would just be eating a pastry for 5 seconds, and they would say the name of the company, and then it would just cut out.
Yeah,
You're
it
like,
made
what the
no
fuck?
fucking sense.
Or what about when Stephen Colbert just it just showed him and he just took the football and dipped it in the blue cheese
That
and
was
sucked
fun.
it off.
I like
and
that
that's
too.
all that happened.
Yeah, that was
Mandy
good.
says, I agreed with Lauren. I lived vicariously through that performance for sure.
Yeah, man.
Also, she said, did anyone see the Scientology commercial? I missed it.
No.
Yes, I did.
I saw
remember
the
seeing
end
that.
of it, but I didn't see what was actually. I just saw like Scientology.com.
Yeah, that's
or
all I
whatever.
saw.
It was all your
To be
typical
fair-
like religious commercial shit. It's just people looking happy, that kind of shit.
I honestly didn't watch. There was so much.
Unity.
There was so much talking, and we were all, loud and everything. I couldn't even watch the commercials. I didn't even. Bother.
Yeah, I watched some of them,
Yeah,
but yeah,
so-
it was pretty loud.
Not
yeah,
that I'm complaining. I mean, we were having
We're a
fun.
bunch
I
of
was
loud
pretty
fucks.
drunk.
Yeah, you were pretty
I
drunk.
brought over some
You had
Fran
like
beer.
2 things of wine
No,
before
I
I even
had
got there.
Oh yeah, before you got there, yeah. I stopped once I knocked over that glass. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna stick with
Who
the
has
weed.
2
Been
solo
there.
cups full of wine and then decides to switch to glassware?
Hey, don't
That
talk
was-
shit.
that
I
wasn't
have
mine.
made that mistake.
Oh, it wasn't
No,
yours,
it was
somebody else's.
Belinda's. I knocked it over.
Oh,
I felt it. Yeah, that's why I was like, if it was mine, I would have felt bad, but not as bad as I felt knocking over somebody else's. Yeah.
And Lauren knocked over a glass that she was holding.
Yeah.
She didn't even bump anything.
Listen,
You
I
mean
was.
dropped?
She fell
It was
off
kind
of
a
the
drop.
floor.
No, it wasn't a drop. It was like in her hand, and she bumped it out of her
Listen,
hand.
I was lulled into like
Lulled.
very like
Yeah, it was
chill
very low.
space. I was super high, and then I was getting like head pets, and then like mentally I
No one
fell
was around
asleep.
you. There was no head pets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
it was
were.
a ghost or something.
Yeah,
No.
Jander was in the bathroom when you spilled that.
No, I was still fucked up from that because I was super high.
Oh, well, being a nice guy that I am, I turned the light on my phone just so Lauren could see like where all the wet spots were.
Yeah,
And
that's
she-
some bullshit.
And she looks at me like motherfucker, and I'm like, I'm trying to help
That's
you.
bullshit. I was wearing
She
very
don't-
short shorts, and I was bent over, and everybody's making a big fucking
Away
deal
from
about
me,
it.
so it wasn't my light.
Yeah, okay.
We weren't making a big fucking deal
I
about
was
it.
literally shining
we were
it
just
on the
looking
ground.
at your butthole.
Yeah, don't look at my butthole. It
Yeah.
makes me
Already
anxious.
seen-
Normally, Lauren likes it when you point out all our wet spots.
Yeah, and it's not my butthole.
All right, it's now time to play a new game for Black History
Oh, we're
Month.
doing this one first? I'm not ready yet.
You're not ready?
No, I'm
oh,
just
well,
kidding.
let's skip past it.
No, we can do it.
Well, if he's gonna do this, I'm gonna leave.
This is a moment in Black History, the game.
I guess. Yeah, this song's really slow. I mean, it's really, really short. I can't even get out a retort. I'm out of sorts. This is a sport, and I gotta drink a quart of OE for the homies that are in me. Look at me climbing up
In
a
you?
tree.
Okay.
DD.
It's
All right,
done.
that's all I got.
All right, so what's going to happen is Brad's going to give us
3?
3 moments in Black History, 2 of which are fake and 1 of which are real, and we have to guess the real one.
Oh shit.
What if we guessed correctly? Are we absolved of our
Wait,
wet?
wait.
no.
2
We have to-
are real?
No.
No.
2 are real and 1 is fake?
Wait,
What did you
well,
do?
then what did you do? It's whatever you did.
I mean, this is
okay.
2 truths and a lie,
They're
right?
all
Basically.
fake, but you have to figure out which one is true.
Wait, they're all fake?
No, all of them are.
Stop it. No,
Wait,
you
how
did-
many are fake and how many are real?
2 truths and a lie.
Okay,
Oh, so
so we
it's 2
got
truths
we
and
have
a
to
lie.
pick the lie. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So we have to pick the lie.
Hey,
All right.
Guts Lion Court's in the house. What's up, man?
Goods.
Hey,
Okay.
Goots.
So the first one is about Jackie Robinson's brother was
a lie.
also an elite athlete. Although Jackie Robinson is one remembered by history, his older brother Mackie Robinsons was also an exemplary athlete. In fact, at the 1963 Summer Olympics, when Jesse Owens obliterated the world record for the 200-meter dash, Mackie also broke the previously held record. Since he won the silver medal to Owens' gold, coming in second by only 0.4 seconds. The elder Robinson's name failed to make the same mark in history as his brothers. And
What year was that?
1936.
Well, that one's got
That's
to be
false.
real because he read that straight from the
Nope,
Wikipedia
that's
page.
false.
Okay, well, I'm going
Yeah,
to
it's
keep
a
going.
lie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Phyllis Wheatley was only 12 when she became the first female African-American author published. Surprisingly little about her early life is known. She was taken from her home in Africa when she was 7 or 8 and sold to the Wheatley family in Boston. The family taught her to read and write, encouraged her to write poetry, and as soon as they witnessed her talent for it, in 1973, Phyllis published her first poem, making her the first African-American to be published. She was only 12 at the time.
That's true.
Okay? And Black
I feel like
Panther...
both of those were like too well worded for Brad to have come up with them.
Okay.
Yikes.
Black Panther was created to honor Stanley's best friend. Black Panther comic strip superhero. Shit. Stanley created the Black Panther comic strip. I pasted this wrong. Comic strip superhero created from Marvel Comics writer Stan Lee and artist Jack Kirby. The character first appeared in Fantastic Four number 52, July 1966. T'Challa was created to honor Stanley's best childhood friend, a young black man named Avery Jenkins. Jenkins and Stan met when Lee's mother moved to a predominantly black neighborhood. The editor at Marvel at the time stated they wanted more whites in the pages of Black Panther, so the next issue featured Black Panther fighting members of the KKK and beating them badly. Stan has stated many times, I would rather work for an upturned broom with a bucket for a head than work for somebody else in this office besides myself, Stanley said.
I'm going to say that Jesse Owens' brother is false.
That's false. Yeah.
Okay,
The other two are true.
Lauren, John?
I don't know. The Jesse Owens thing had like sports talk in there that I feel like you're incapable.
Okay,
of.
so here's what I think. So I'm gonna try to meta this based off of what I know about Brad.
Okay.
I'll tell you for a fact the Black Panther thing is true. I already know that.
Really?
Yes. I've been knowing that.
Okay, because all right, so
I've
this
been
is what
had
my
known that.
argument was going to be before Jared ruined it for me. I was gonna argue
Spoiling things
that
again.
your knowledge of Marvel
playing the game,
is
baby
so like expansive that the easiest thing for you to bullshit would be a Marvel thing. You could just take one character
Wait, you know me
and
pretty well,
replace them.
Stepsis.
Are any of
Yeah.
these half true?
Are any of these half true?
Yeah. Did you
No.
do a half true? So one is
So,
entirely false.
I'm going to say.
Okay, so yeah, there would be some half truths. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you got
Yeah.
some truths and half truths
Yes,
in there.
yeah.
I'm going to say that 1 is true, 2 is false, and 3 is true.
Okay, and John?
I'm going with the first one's false.
Okay, nobody got it right.
Nobody got it right.
Stan Lee did not have a black friend. Jared, you're wrong.
I was right.
See,
You
it was.
fucked me, Jared.
I mean, he might have
hold
had
on,
one, but
hold on.
See, he mixed in so much truth into that
Yeah.
one.
Well,
what
that's
I
the
was
thing. You
asking
were
at.
as soon as you asked if there was half truths, I go, okay, the Black Panther thing is false then.
Oh,
Yes,
Because
it's
I
not totally
wasn't
false
sure about
because-
the black friend, and as soon as
the
he's
quote? Come on, the quote is from Stanley from The Office, you dumb fucks. I would rather work for an upturned broom with a bucket head than work for somebody else in my
I mean,
office.
that sounds
by
like
myself.
something Stan Lee
No,
would say.
Stanley, not Stan Lee. Different people.
I'm so
I've
mad.
never watched The Office.
It's. I mean, it just sounds like something a curmudgeon old man would say, which applies to both of those
That's
people.
true. That's true.
And he has said like against like stuff like I would rather do that, especially in concern
Yeah, I should have went with my first
some
instinct.
of the minority things he does.
But no,
I should have went
isn't
with
the
my
rest
first
of-
instinct that that Brad would never say 0.05 of a second or something
Yeah.
like that.
No, I'm
0.4.
so mad that my reasoning
yeah, you were right.
was
You should've
dead
went with
on.
it. You should've
Yeah.
went
But
with
I
wasn't
knew.
like the rest of that true?
What?
The Black Panther part?
Fighting KKK
Well, him,
members.
creating,
yeah.
him creating the Black Panther, yeah, that's all true. But it's not based
and
off of a childhood
the KKK
friend.
part is true too.
Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah,
thought it
they
was
did,
real.
yeah.
Yeah, they were
because
like
I
they
knew
want
that
more
part.
whites.
Yeah,
in
they
the
did
book.
ask him to put more whites in it,
True.
so he
Yeah.
put the
Yep.
KKK in
and he
it.
had
Yeah.
to beat him up. I knew that. I
This
knew
game's
that
This
part.
game's a lot harder.
See,
when
that's
you
what
gotta
sold
know
it.
all the-
That-
you gotta
yeah,
know all
see,
that.
I didn't expect Brad to do
We lost.
a half.
I could have won this.
We lost.
No,
But yeah.
technically I won. Technically I won.
No, you
Jared
lost.
fucked me.
Jared
fucked me.
spoiled it
All right,
for
now
you.
it's time for Freak of the Week.
Oh, okay. Oh, rap. Freak of the week. This is what we doing when we going through the zoo and we see what we doing when we do what we do and we do when we do because you do what
Take
you
a
do.
doo-doo.
Do. That was good.
That was pretty good.
5 words, but it was good.
It was alright.
All right, guys, here we go.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I miss your toe. It's Safety Harbor.
This one's dedicated to
Ooh.
feet in the
Ooh.
chat.
I missed seeing it, and you loved showing it off. If you miss showing it
man.
off, let me know.
Lauren?
Miss your toe, bro.
I got all my toes, so it's fine. One time I found a toe.
Oh my God! Where?
Okay, so this is like
You want a toe? I'll get you a goddamn
this
toe
is
by
one
3
of like
o'clock.
this is one of my like earliest childhood
You
memories.
found a toe?
Yeah. So
Oh,
okay.
no.
A human toe.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Human toe. So like, all right. So okay.
No wonder though you are the way
No,
you
check
are.
this out. This is one of those memories that I
It's just unlocked.
So
and
no.
need therapy?
You know how like in Blade Runner she finds out that like these very intimate memories were
Right.
implanted. This is one of the memories that I have where I'm like, this could be a fake one.
You think this could be an implanted
'cause
memory?
this is
All right,
the-
what
Like
is
you
this memory?
dreamed this?
Yeah, so this is the story. Like, so I was like in like kindergarten. And we were out on the playground,
Kindergarten.
and we were playing on the playground. And in the playground, like it had the like wood chip stuff on the ground,
Right.
That mulchy stuff. And I was like digging up in it,
Seed
and I
wood
found,
chips, like a little dirt burglar.
Yeah.
Digging up in it.
Yeah, and I dug through it, and I found this old shriveled black toe. It looked like it had been burnt.
Really?
Yes.
I thought you were gonna say dick.
And what did you do with it?
I buried it
Shade it.
again.
Shade
Are you
and-
sure you didn't just find like a turd?
No, I buried it again, and then I was like, I shouldn't tell anyone about this, and I haven't talked about it until now.
Until right now, wow.
You know what's funny about
How do
that?
you know it was a
a
toe?
black toe, but it probably wasn't from a black person.
No, I thought it was burnt.
it was
It
burnt,
looked burned.
Oh.
It was like
or it was
shriveled.
just rotten.
Yeah.
Or it was
Tell
like a
me,
piece
Did
of
you
dog
see a
poop.
toenail on it?
Yeah.
Do you have a vivid
What
memory
toe?
of this?
Yes.
What toe was it?
This is a very
Was it
was
a
it
big
a thumb
toe?
toe,
big
the
toe,
pointer toe,
thumb toe,
ring finger toe,
thumb toe,
pinky ring toe?
Big fat toe.
Middle finger.
Lauren
toe.
found like a piece of toe-shaped wood.
Yeah, no, this is one of my earliest memories. Like, it's very vivid,
Where the
too.
fuck was your parents?
Well, I was at
How
school.
old were you?
I was at school.
You were at school when you found the toe?
Yeah, I found it in the playground.
This seems bad.
This is a school in South Carolina. What do you expect?
Oh man.
It probably wasn't.
So, anyways, back to Freak of the
It's a
Week.
Civil War toe.
Probably
Yeah.
built on an Indian burial ground or an old battlefield.
Yeah, that's why I'm cursed.
Yeah, that toe had maize on it. Get it? Because it's corn.
I got it.
Okay. We met once.
Did we? Cool.
St. Pete. We met once, and
Sounds
you
like true love.
you dressed for me.
Oh, fuck. This is me. This is me.
I am still an admirer.
What does that mean?
You were
I-
dressed.
I
I
don't.
like this.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but it turns me on a little bit.
I think what they did is the person laid down.
I dressed for you.
I'm dressed for you.
They put some lettuce and some tomato on them. They dressed them up like a burger.
If you weren't
Alright.
here, John,
Tell me,
I'd be nude.
David, or John, like any of you, if like a woman like dresses up like in front of you
For me?
and like gets like dresses up sexy and you know it's for you,
Yeah, that's hot.
that's kind of hot, right?
Oh,
Azure
it's
does
hot.
that all the time. She does like a little
appreciate
fashion
it.
show. Like,
Yeah.
what should I wear? This, or this?
Yeah, that's sexy.
I
That's what he's
appreciate it, yeah.
talking about.
It's cool.
Yeah.
We don't know if that's what it is.
He's also into feet. I respect it.
no,
It's
this
not
is
the
someone
same
else.
guy. Well, it could be the same
hey,
guy.
any guys need to unwind?
Yes.
Yeah.
South Tampa.
Ooh, that's
that's
close.
a little
It's a crazy time of year, guys.
It is.
Just need to release some tension and stress?
Ooh.
I can help. Hit me up.
Yeah, let me know. You don't have to respond to this ad. I'll just give you John Jacobs' number if anybody wants it.
TNF spells for toes and fucks.
Make sure you dress up
Toes
and
and
bring a
feet.
toe.
Toes and feet. There you go.
You said you were a wrestler and a DJ back in the day.
Ooh.
That's me.
We met up a while back. I had a handyman business then. I came over and you showed me the location of the blockage. It was a
What?
It was a stopped up large black pipe, not the white pipe under the sink. I had to lay flat while you helped me from up top. We finished just before your sister arrived back home. I hope to hear back from you or
This
anyone
person's
else
really into
Or
plumbing.
anyone else.
to see if there.
I hope to hear back from you or anyone.
Wait.
Anyone!
Please fuck me.
Wait, to see if there are any others in need of any other plumbing needs like this.
Oh,
And that's not the only plumbing, guys. First time plumber, Gulfport. This would be my first plumbing job on my knees. I want to dive right in, so only interested in big white backed up pipes to handle.
Wait, so hold on.
Male, woman, male.
Can I? Wait, what?
That's what it says.
Male, woman, male.
It's like a threesome thing. But
So who?
but this plumber thing is like the new term
Is
for
this the
wanting
code?
to.
Yeah.
It's the new code for wanting
Part
to
of the
blow someone.
pipe fitters.
is-
union.
Oh, okay. So
This is the new cruising. So
Yeah.
Plumbing?
Boofing? The new boofing?
when I think of plumber, I think about fucking somebody in the ass, right? Because you're plumbing, you're like.
no, the dick is the pipe.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is
I-
the
Yeah.
pipe. And you gotta
gotta
unclog
Yeah,
unclog
it.
but
the
no, but
dick.
like the dick is the
Because there's
snake,
cum in it.
and then you
No,
like.
you gotta
plug
think about it.
Dick is the
toilet.
pipe.
No, the
No.
dick is the pipe.
Yeah, dick is
You're
the
the
pipe.
snake.
Educational podcast.
Okay, wow. Okay, that's hard for me to decipher.
Something Planet is an educational podcast.
Hey, you can be both. You can be the snake and you can be the hole.
Late night Publix, Wesley Chapel. You usually come in a little before closing, sometimes with another guy. You stare at my crotch every time you walk by, and then we steal glances at each other the rest of the time you're in the store.
Oh, that's
You
romantic.
can't stare at a crotch and
so
steal
romantic.
glances.
You can say, you've never stole glances at a dick before?
Well, he's definitely
Nope.
interested in making something happen.
Well,
Let me
that's-
know which Publix and who I am, so I know it's you.
You can't steal from somebody who's willing to give it out. Look at my dick all you want.
Were we just
First
talking
of
about
all.
how do you steal glances?
So like, check it out. Like, do you? I know, like,
Here's the thing.
you remember how we were talking about how like I think a thing, so I just assume everybody else thinks
Right.
the thing.
Yes.
Yeah, but you also think a thing and assume nobody thinks it, and it's like what everybody thinks.
Well, so okay, so this
You're just wrong most of the time.
everybody's got to think this. Like when we're scrolling through these Freak of the Weeks, we're hoping to find ourselves, right?
Yeah.
Like,
No.
yes, I want
No,
somebody.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
I want somebody to write a long thing about how I farted in a Walmart once. That's all I want.
It's like
You
I saw,
farted in a
I saw
Walmart
you.
once?
Oh, more than one.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna
You were.
start
I
planning.
saw you in the Walmart. You were wearing mismatched sandals.
Yes. Yes.
Wait, that was one of the misconnections. Is like I passed you and you farted, but you were still beautiful. I wanna.
It was me.
I'm gonna start planning like fucking Freak of the Weeks on what do you use? Craigslist?
Yeah.
What is this misconnections? I'm gonna just start making a whole bunch and see if I can get some into the show without.
Okay.
And then if I forget one, I'll be like, "That's me."
Oh,
If
that's
you
a
get
great
one,
game.
we all have to eat a cricket.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
That's the new
You
game.
know what?
Forget
That's
that Black
a-
History stuff.
That's
This
a
is it.
gamble
Yeah.
I'm willing to
Me
make.
in Walmart.
yeah.
You dressed like you're about to write a manifesto.
If it's
You
about,
farted real loud and long in the
You'll know
Walmart.
it's me if it's
Then we
about
made eye
Marvel.
contact. Hit me up.
Yes.
All right, guys.
I want
Here's the
that.
last one. My fast food girl.
This might be me.
Pinellas
Oh, it
Park.
might be
Pineapple
Lauren.
Park.
Might be me.
I see you working so hard.
Nope.
Trying to get ahead. And still struggling. My guess is your boyfriend is not pulling his weight and it's killing you.
Oh, it might be you again.
I wouldn't be surprised if you drive him everywhere because he lost his
nope,
license.
that's not her.
Not
nope,
me.
not her.
Nope, not Lauren.
That's opposite.
We out again.
Because he lost his license, got a DUI, totaled
I'm the boyfriend.
totaled his car or worse. Yours? Or totaled his car or worse. Yours. He's where the money that you earn goes. If you see this or this describes you and are tired of it and ready for a change, send me a message.
Yeah, this
We'll
might be
talk.
about Jander. Let's go ahead and shoot that to him.
Yeah, somebody help Jander.
What could it hurt and how much could it help?
Yeah, can I submit a suggestion?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So
Request denied.
I'm gonna request this of the team.
Here's the
Why are we not following up on these Freak of the Weeks? Like, I feel like that should be part of the thing. Is that we should respond to these.
All right,
guys.
you can do it.
You know, every
ahead.
week you say this, Lauren, and every week we say, go ahead.
Well,
and then
no,
you never do.
Okay, well then send me the links because I'm gonna do this. I want to see what happens. I've never hit someone up on this shit
yeah,
before.
it's a little thing that the kids call murdered.
I mean,
Yeah, do a little investigative journalism here, Lauren.
Well, I mean, she is dressed like she's going to do a deep dive on the internet.
I'm ready to do some gonzo journalism, if you know what I
She
mean.
looks like she's hanging out in the
porn?
back of
Yeah.
a van.
Yeah.
She's gonna bust out with a microphone and go,
She's-
"Sir, where were you? Where were you?"
I'm on the beat.
I thought you said they were gonna
So
pick
she-
him up, fuck him, and then
she's
drop him
dressed.
off.
She's dressed like she's gonna go to like a parking lot, like a parking garage. She's gonna
Go
go to a
on.
parking garage and be like,
and hand an envelope to
yeah,
someone.
come out of the shadows and be
inside.
like, I'm deep throat.
I feel like she's dressed to raid the Capitol building.
Oh, fuck you.
I feel like
I'm
she's-
okay with all of those, but that one.
I feel like she's dressed like she's pretending to be a guy in her high school so she can write this assignment that she couldn't do as a woman because her journalist major was a sexist piece of shit.
Yeah.
And then she falls in
That's
love
too
with
much.
the boy.
Go ahead and stop
and then
there.
he shows her a tits.
I think she
Yes.
looks. You know what she looks like? One
Just
of
one of the guys.
One of the female vampires from Twilight when they're playing
baseball. Yes.
Thank you. This is all I
She-
want.
No, she. Okay.
Speaking of which,
My monkey man.
Butthole, butthole, butthole.
Now it's time for Live, Laugh, Lauren. We got a couple of topics.
I got a couple of
Speaking
topics.
of buttholes,
no
if anybody-
questions.
If anybody in the chat has questions, we can take maybe one.
Yes.
Any question?
Because currently all the questions are mine this
Yeah.
this episode.
Lauren's flipping the script.
So we're talking about a little thing that I like to call asshole anxiety.
Yeah, okay, I got big asshole anxiety. If there are any guys
got a
in the
big
chat,
asshole?
Hold on. Where did that comma go in the sentence? I didn't-
I've got. Hold on, I'm not good at this. I haven't written things down in a long time.
wait, we have a question
Okay.
for
Oh,
you.
okay. What's the question?
From some guy named the something. Lauren, can we fucks
What is his name?
the minister Brett?
Why are you?
Who's that?
The minister Brett.
Oh,
Oh.
This is not a real
Oh,
question.
can we
David,
fuck?
why are you interrupting valuable airtime?
Yeah.
Oh, Mandy says, Lauren,
Oh,
can we fugs?
Yeah,
Mandy,
says it too.
absolutely.
What about me?
You're gonna have to
Wait in line.
contact my manager.
Oh, we already talked.
Oh, okay,
his-
then we're fine.
her
That
pin-
means run it past Jander first.
Yeah, I know. We already talked.
Oh, back to asshole anxiety. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, speaking.
So Lauren, what's up?
This'll
What's
help
up with
you
your
out, Brad.
asshole?
Okay, like nothing as far as I know, but like
When's
that's
the last time you looked at it?
that's the problem. I've never seen it.
Never looked
You've
at it.
never
looked
seen
at it.
your own
Okay.
asshole?
Well, I
Never
feel
seen
like
my own
David, this falls
asshole.
under educational. So Lauren, drop trowel and let us examine.
No, it's weird though. If
That
there-
is
like,
true.
If
I
there,
did tell Lauren before the show that I would look at her asshole and then tell her how bad it is.
but I'm worried about
We
that.
all-
because-
we all
no,
said
that's
that.
the worst part because like out of everybody, I know John would be really honest.
Well,
Like,
you think
John,
I wouldn't be honest?
No, I think you would try to like be like, well, Lauren, maybe this, that. No, John would give
yeah,
constructive
you're not as
criticism.
mean as you pretend to be.
Constructive
What
criticism.
the fuck kind of constructive criticism could he possibly give?
But here's Jared, I've never seen my asshole, so I don't know. But like the mind boggles. It could be awful.
Was he going to tell you need to tuck it in more?
Maybe.
What?
I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, get rid of that freckle.
It doesn't feel prolapsed. That's the thing. I don't even know.
It's not pro.
I don't
You would
even-
know.
Yeah.
You
What?
would
Definitely,
know.
you'd be shitting your pants all the time.
Also,
I shit a lot.
have you stuck anything up there?
I shit a lot. What?
Have you stuck anything up there?
No.
It's probably
Lately?
not prolapsed.
No. Well, so this is here's the thing. Like,
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
About
Mandy says,
assholes.
I'd say the sale of 80% of all hand mirrors were for looking at Browntown.
That's true.
so one time.
Smackle says it looks like a carnivorous plant. It looks like a lawn work injury.
Points.
I really hope
points
I've
for lawn
never
work
fucked
injury.
Smackle,
Points for both.
'cause if that's true, that's a problem.
Oh, who is? Tell me who Smackle is when we get off here. I remember.
I don't know. We don't know.
I thought you knew.
Yeah, so that could be
I
legit.
think I did know. Now
like
I forget.
criticism.
Who
there.
are you,
I have no
Smackle?
idea.
No, Spackle. Remain mysterious.
Nah.
But
Yeah.
no, but like the thing is like I tried looking at it once and like
What happened?
So what?
She blacked out.
She had no memories of the past week.
I tried using the video
When she
function
came-
on my phone.
Oh, you tried to take a video of your asshole?
And when she came to, she had a DUI and was in
And
jail.
then, but then you guys started texting.
She
a
woke
lot.
up in the woods naked, covered in blood, next to a deer.
Oh no, not again.
No, you guys started blowing up the group chat, and then I got nervous, and so then I stopped.
Oh, you were afraid Brad was gonna butt dial a video conference
Yeah,
call?
I was scared I was gonna.
Oh,
accidentally-
Lauren would 100% accidentally video call her asshole directly to us.
I actually video called you guys while I was at work the other day. So like, yes, that would totally happen. So I got
I was
nervous.
jacking off when that happened, and I answered, and I was like, "Nope," because I thought I did it at first. I was like, "Oh no!"
Everyone's got to see this.
Jeffrey
So-
Tuber Gilmore.
So yeah, I don't know what it looks like still, and I'm scared. You know,
Probably looks like a hole.
I just
Why don't
know
you just ask Jander to take a picture of it?
Yeah.
Well, that was what she was asking
Because-
before the show. She was like, wait a minute, when a guy is doing it from behind, can they see the
like
asshole?
how much of the asshole?
all
can
of
you
it.
see?
All of it.
That
That's
makes
the
Full
point.
light
That
of day.
makes me so.
Is that the point,
anxious.
Jared?
Well, it's one
Is
of the
that
points.
the point?
It's one of the points.
It's the whole.
I feel like maybe that's a
it's the
personal
whole
point.
It might be.
I need to maybe. All right, so maybe.
point of no
Hey,
return.
this is-
David likes the view. What's
Listen,
the
I'm
big
not.
deal?
I'm not judging him. I'm
I
just
don't
I
saying.
am.
see. So now I don't know what's worse, because like, I don't know if I
You
should.
son of a bitch.
Should I just invest in like a butt plug then? That would like solve the
to
problem,
just
right?
keep your
Wait,
butthole
would that
from
solve
being
the
Why would
problem?
you keeping your butthole open?
David.
No, but like it like keeps it like concealed.
No, she wants one of those cute little sparkly bangle things,
Yeah,
so it's like
that
she
looks
bedazzled.
better. That looks better than like weird flesh,
No,
right? I don't
this-
know.
I don't know
I
if it
mean,
looks
I
better.
think you could
I'm
solve
not
this by-
personally into the BH,
Well, you're
the B
dumb.
hole, but I would rather see that than a plug in there.
Really?
I think
Yeah.
you could solve this problem by just having Jander slip a finger in.
Ugh.
Just slip
then-
a toe.
Hey, that's personal preference, David.
I don't. Maybe I don't know.
Maybe it's his personal preference.
I mean, if
You
I,
should talk to him about it.
I don't
Just
know.
duct tape it.
I should. That's the answer. Thank you, Jared. Okay.
Put a piece of masking tape.
Yeah,
No,
like
just
the
put a
black
Post-it note.
electrical. Yeah, put a little black electrical tape in the form of an X.
No, you just put a post-it note over it like the camera on your laptop.
Oh yeah, draw your
Like,
perfect
so-
B hole.
Because one of
and
my
then
problems,
put-
one of my
post it over
concerns.
that.
So this is one of my concerns, right?
No, Lauren.
Huh?
Googly eye.
Yeah,
That's
one
exactly
big-
what Mandy,
One big googly eye.
Mandy just said that. Stick on googly eye.
Yeah, high five, Mandy.
All right, we're gonna do
Points.
We're gonna do both. We're gonna do both because one of my like my deep concerns is that like you know how you like have hair like girls have hair on their arms but
Yeah,
like
there's hair on your
blonde,
butthole.
so you
Yeah.
can't see it. So like
There's a lot more hair than you think.
Oh, do you
too.
not shave your butthole?
I do, but like
But you
Well-
can't
How
be-
do you not?
Yeah, how do you
look at
how do you
your
know you
butthole?
shave it if you've never looked at it?
because I can feel it, right?
I mean, okay, fair.
That's
fair.
bad
You know what?
though
Fair.
because when
She's
I was
shaving
in high
like a
school,
blind man.
Yeah.
I shaved my head in high school and I thought it was still hair and it was actually layers of skin and it fucked up the back of my head. You could be doing that to your butthole.
No,
You're
you
like,
have no
oh,
idea.
it's still hair.
But that's
man.
now my anxiety's worse. What if
You've
I've
been
got
doing that for years.
leprosy
Lauren's
asshole?
butthole has keloids on it.
Yeah.
Oh man, that
I
would be
don't
horrible.
know. So like, but here's the thing.
Poor
The-
Lauren.
this is why Jared's idea is fucking mint. So what I do
Mint.
is that I take
Googly eye.
I just
No,
want
that's-
to let me stop you right there. I just want to point out this is the first time anyone's called one of my ideas fucking mint.
Yeah, it's fucking mint. So what I do is I'm solving my problems. What I do is I take the duct tape, put it on my asshole. We have a good time. Then afterwards, when he's not looking, I rip it off. That gets rid of all the hair or the weird
pulls out
fucked up
your
flesh.
butthole.
Or it pulls
Or
out
it pulls out your
butthole.
butthole.
Either
your
way, I'm
prolapses.
solving a problem.
You're creating a
Smackle
problem.
says, I'd be nervous you'd clench up and shoot the plug out like a ship's cannon.
Fire them
Best black eye
Yeah.
ever.
No, also, if you're using a butt plug, you're just stacking farts the entire
Yep.
time that thing's in there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then
Oh, yeah, when
the
that
pressure
thing-
could build up.
Yeah,
They gotta
and then
come
it
out the
fires out like a
vagina.
cannon, like Schmackle says.
Just straight gas.
Man-
yeah.
Mandy
Yeah.
says, don't shave. You have to nair it. There's nothing worse than razor burn on your asshole.
Oh no! But then what if you got like
Wear
the
short
acid
shorts.
burns on your ass? I mean, I get that a lot
It's
because I
just like
drink a lot,
acid
so
wash
it's fine.
jeans.
It's
It
probably the
doesn't,
same.
it doesn't burn your skin, though. It
But-
just removes the hair.
I've never used Nair before. I'm gonna give it a shot, but I'm definitely gonna use the googly eyes.
Don't
no
use
matter what.
Gorilla Glue.
What about E6000?
We're gonna take a quick break. Before we do, we want you guys to get on our link tree. It's a linktree/something planet.
Subscribe to our YouTube page.
Subscribe
Isn't
to
it
the YouTube page.
linktree.ee?
Yeah, they know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like linktra.ee/something planet. It's
Forward
too
slash.
way too, or forward slash way too hard to say.
Yeah. Linktree works.
Linktree/something planet. People fucking know what it means.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, definitely subscribe at our YouTube. Follow on Twitch right now. If you can, please. That would help us out a lot. And anytime someone subscribes, you get to choose who eats a bug.
Crickets,
So, that should be
mealworms,
fun.
or grasshopper.
Recently added to the list of people you can choose from, Lauren's butthole.
Yeah, you can just pop one right in there.
I'd rather put one
Boofing.
of those in my butt
She'd
than in
rather
my
boof.
mouth. That's
Rather
for sure.
you'd rather boof a mealworm?
No, sorry,
Yeah.
piping.
But if you donate 1,000, then she gets a cricket up the butt, and someone has to.
Someone has to eat it out.
Someone
Someone
has
has
to
to,
eat it
someone
out.
has to plumb it out.
That might
Yeah.
that might count
I'm pretty
as
sure.
prostitution.
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
think we
sure
can't do
you're
that.
in. That's only on our OnlyFans.
Oh,
that
yeah,
might be a
that's it,
violation.
yeah.
Oh,
no, we have to only if we do it.
Mandy
Oh,
just
man.
gifted 5 subs, so we're
Fucking
eating bugs.
shit.
We're eating bugs.
All right. Well, we'll have to do that when we come back.
Okay, when we come back.
We're gonna take a quick break.
Yeah, I
this
need
is
wine for
a
that.
song from Stick Martin, and it's called Jupiter 22. We'll be right back.
Jupiter Jonesing on a Sunday afternoon. I'm thinking of you because there's nothing left to do. It's time to grow up. It's time to be a man. My door's been closed for years. It's time to open it again. You can find me, my darling, on Jupiter 22. On Jupiter 22. Now, will I still find you? Well, I'm just chilling with the villains in the afternoon. You jumped off a cloud nine, then you landed on the moon. Love you well, that's the way it goes. I can't get you right back home, but I can smell you on my clothes. You can find me, my darling, on Jupiter 22. get heavy in a weightless atmosphere. The stars are greeting cards, say a wish that you were here. Orion's crying, but I know you'll be back soon. Jupiter jonesing on a Sunday afternoon. You can find me, my darling, Lord Jupiter 22. Lord Jupiter 22. Now, will I still find you? You can find me, my darling, Lord Jupiter 22. Lord Jupiter 22. Now, will I still find you?
And now, words of wisdom with Oscar Award winner Nicolas Cage.
Y'all looking good out here tonight. Hey, on Burger, y'all are. Look at it. Big roundaway girl. Like she's been sitting on a bus stop sucking on pork chops. Hey, on Burger.
That was Words of Wisdom with Oscar Award winner Nicolas Cage, sponsored by Wizard Beard Productions.
It's the Snakes.
It is the Snakes.
Welcome back. That was Stick Martin with Jupiter 22 and Words of Wisdom brought to you by Wizard Beard Productions. Check out wizbeard.com for more information. Also, savory cotton candy. They're the only place in the world that sells savory
In the
cotton
shape
candy.
of a beard.
We should have that instead of bugs.
Savory cotton candy?
Yeah.
I would much prefer that.
Yeah.
Some
Oh, I need
mashed
a bug.
potatoes and gravy cotton
Ooh,
candy.
yeah.
Did you
get
get
a
one,
bug.
Brad?
No, I
Did you
didn't
get a
get a
bug? What do you want, a cricket?
Give me a worm.
Do the worm.
Yeah.
Since Mandy was so nice
So generous.
and got all of us, I'm going to do 2, actually.
Bitch.
Yeah, but
You
David,
think you fooling
want,
anybody?
yeah, you
David's,
just want
David's
to.
doing
This is
mine.
just-
They're
Season-
lemony and salty
No,
and delicious.
David's not doing yours. You have to do yours.
This is season 2 of last time where it was like me with the fucking jelly beans. Now David with the
Yeah.
fucking. The next thing we eat, Jared's gonna be all over it. It's gonna be like, we'll have to eat pork rinds. Actually, that doesn't sound that bad.
Yeah,
yeah,
that sounds
pork
good.
rinds fine.
Pork
just cut up
sounds
hot
great.
dogs.
All right.
We should do pickled eggs
One that's
next
open.
time.
All right, Lauren, you're first. We're going to
matter.
zoom in.
Why are you making me
No, those
first?
aren't opened.
Okay, we're zoomed in. Go ahead, pop that thing in. Pop it in. She's got a grasshopper.
I hate this.
Show it on the camera before you put it in.
There it is.
You made a mistake. You should have gone for the worm.
Yeah, pop it in, Lauren. Go ahead. These actually have a lot of flavor to them.
David, you say that, but they don't.
Oh. No. Oh, it's like a feels little brain.
All right, that's it. No one else has to eat it.
Fuck you! No, you don't.
we got her.
All right, I'll go.
Got her.
Oh, I hate it.
Guys, these aren't just grasshoppers, okay? These are
Crickets.
they're called
crickets.
well, the sticker's covering it up. There's an actual name for it. Champunes? Chop something.
I don't
know.
think anyone cares.
Yeah.
Here it is. Here's the first one.
Look at
Little-
Davey.
Little grasshopper.
Put it in his mouth. He's chewing it.
It's lemony. The ingredient is extra lemon, whatever that means.
I fucking hate this.
I like David's just into it. He's like like doing a taste test. Oh, that one looks like an alien.
Yeah.
Is that a different flavor?
It looks actually like a shrimp almost. Look at it.
It looks like a xenomorph.
Oh, don't say that.
Now it's
Oh.
in you, Lauren.
Yeah,
yeah.
like I used to read Animorphs a fuck ton when I was a kid.
Spicy.
That's a
Kinda
spicy
spicy.
earthworm.
All right, John's turn.
I got barbecue worm.
I got worms.
I got worms.
Worms.
How is that?
It doesn't taste like anything. No, it's Mexican spice, but it's not. It's that's what it says.
I didn't say anything, John. I just laughed.
It says Mexican spice, but it's not very spicy. I
Brad,
don't
you're on
like it, though.
camera. It's your
I'm on
turn.
camera. Okay. All right. So I got this. I'm gonna just try and do it whole. I'm gonna try and swallow it whole.
You're gonna regret that. Take it like a pill.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be worse because you're gonna feel it.
I don't feel shit. It's gone.
Oh shit! I should have
Well,
done
that's
that.
cheating.
How's that cheating?
And then you
You
gotta,
have to
now
eat
you have to eat
another
another
now.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll swallow another one. It was very.
All right. Let's.
You have to chew it.
All right.
No, that was not in the. They never said I
We
had
got,
to chew.
we got me now.
Oh yeah.
Fuck! I shouldn't have said anything.
Can
Yeah,
we,
we forgot
for
about you.
future
I
reference,
feel it in
can
my
we
throat though. I think it's stuck in my
isolate?
throat. I don't like it. I should have chewed.
Can we isolate that quote of Brad just saying, "I'll swallow another one sometime"?
Go for
I
it.
could just do
Go
another
for
one
it.
for you
Go
guys.
for it.
I'll swallow another one.
I don't like that the pieces get stuck in my teeth.
It's not
Yeah,
bad,
it's
huh?
like
I
a
don't
chew.
like that either.
That's gross. Doesn't have any flavor. I chose the cheddar cheese one.
Oh yeah. The worms don't have. There's not a whole lot of area
Oh,
surface to the
But
the worms.
Here's the way I'm cheating the system. I have a slice of pizza.
It just says pocket pizza.
Joke's on
over
you.
here.
That pizza's made out of earthworm, bitch.
I tell,
marinara
I'm
goes
telling
down
you
good.
guys, 20 years from now, lab grown meat and
bugs.
cricket powder.
You think we're gonna be alive in 20 years, bro?
Yeah, just put
Yeah.
a fucking bullet in my head.
I
Like
hope I
I don't want.
I went to the doctor. I got a clean bill of health.
If that's all
Ooh,
there
did you?
is lab grown meat and crickets, I'm done. Like I don't want that, man.
What about dick though? You gonna give up dick?
If I'm dead, it won't matter.
But that's what I'm saying. If you die, you can't get dick.
Yeah.
Or vagine.
Get healthy. You got to get healthy. Eat
So
crickets.
I've been moving for like the past
Yeah.
however
Moving
long.
on up.
And you guys, some of you guys came over to paint the other day.
Yeah, yeah.
And we got a whole
David and myself.
one whole room done.
Nice.
And I gotta say, you guys are
Horrible
the
at
worst at painting.
Yep.
Like I thought I was bad, and I am.
You are.
To be clear, I am bad at painting. But yeah, Brad was just like, yeah, I can't really.
I
See
can't
things.
see. Yeah, I was like, just tell me if it needs more in an area, and then I'll do it. That's how I was high, bro, and I got bad eyes.
Bad eyes. What was David's excuse?
What did
He's
I
just
do
not
wrong?
good at stuff.
No, it was fun. I really appreciate you guys coming over and helping me paint.
No, it's
It's a fun process. It's
acts of service.
it's getting to the point where we got to move over there now. Get all the
That's
stuff
exciting.
turned on. Yeah.
I'm really happy for you guys.
I'm not excited for lifting all the furniture. Are you gonna come help me lift
I
furniture?
don't lift very well.
No.
My back
Come on,
hurt just taking that.
David.
My back hurt taking that. If they're small things, I don't mind carrying a lot of stuff back and forth.
When are we doing
But
that?
that bookshelf, I almost pulled my back taking. I think it was more because it was a weird
It
angle.
was weird. We should have turned it the other way.
Yeah.
You guys, we're old now. You got to get back braces and knee pads.
Me and
fucked
John
up.
lifted a fucking toolbox that was like 3 tons by
Yeah, we're
ourselves.
strong as fuck.
We only used one hand each, too. Completely balanced it. It
and
was
we
amazing.
curled it once
I have a weak
as a
back.
team.
Then we went and drank beers and scored touchdowns.
Sucked
blew
each
each
other
other.
off.
Yeah, I mean, that was implied, John. It was implied.
That was David.
Brad, you
Oh,
mentioned
David.
something that's been bugging the shit out of me lately.
Oh, please.
okay.
You said like acts of service. Okay, so like, hold on. This is really
I
getting
love
under
you.
my
Here's the
fucking
thing.
skin.
I love you.
What?
I
What?
love- It's just the way you come up
Acts
with
of
these.
service.
yeah, what?
This
Alright,
has been bugging me. Your
it's-
acts
hold
of
on, hold on.
What,
service.
what
This is
thought in your
good.
head
Let
do you
her talk.
think everyone's thinking
Let her
right
talk.
All right, let me thank
No,
you.
it's just no. I want to let her talk, and I want to hear that. It's just the way she. brings these subjects up.
No,
It's
this
great.
bothers. This has really been bothering. This has been in the back of my head for weeks. Okay, so like,
One of your like inner dialogue.
yes, this is one of my inner dialogues.
So here's the thing.
So here's the thing. Lately, like, I've been hearing people talk all the time about, I think it's because Valentine's Day is coming up, and everybody's like, so for Valentine's Day, for him, I got him a full body massage because his love language is physical touch.
Okay.
And for me, he is getting me a maid because my love language is acts of service. First of all, I think it's shitty that they're outsourcing their acts of love.
Yes.
Okay.
First of all. Second of
Yeah,
all,
because those are both purchases.
Second of
those
all,
are
please
just
don't
gifts.
punch your glass of wine.
I'm trying not to.
Those are gifts. Those aren't. Those
Yeah,
aren't
those
the
are
love
both
languages.
Yeah, that's not it. So whatever. Take that aside. The thing that really fucking gets on my taint is like, like
Duct tape.
no, not yet.
Googly eyes.
Not yet. No, the thing that bothers me is like people always talk about like, well, my love language is touch, and my love language is acts of service, and it's like. So okay. So if I just touch you and your love language is touch, that's all you need. You don't
No,
ever
it's-
need to
it's-
hear
no.
words of
Sexual-
affirmation
yeah,
from
This
me.
is
You
the
just want
new
me
dumb bitch
to touch
zodiac
you.
signs.
Or like if it's acts of service, you don't need me to touch you. You don't need me to say anything fucking nice. All you need to do is do the dishes.
No,
That's
Lauren,
shit.
it's. I think the terminology comes from how do you show your love. So how do you show love to other people?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
show my love by
Yeah, you got it
acts of
backwards.
service or
Yeah.
physical touch.
No, those dumb
Yeah.
bitches in her example have it backwards.
No, because
Right.
that's how I've heard it. Is like what I need
Yeah,
is
that's what I just said.
physical
It's
touch.
the new dumb
I
bitch
think-
zodiac
yeah.
sign.
I think in that case they're just using it as some sort of hashtag.
Because I think that's
Yeah.
fucking dumb. Because like I don't think you can divorce any of those things from each other.
Yeah, just replace.
No, it's
just
just like
replace
it's-
love sign with star sign.
It's
and
No,
it's the
I
same
don't like that
sentence.
because I believe in that shit.
I know, and because you're a dumb
I
bitch.
don't- only half of the way.
somebody wrote that like, hey, there's a love language, is a way that you can express love, and it's just your personal what you like more. It's just like what's your fucking favorite color. It's not any. None of them are better or worse, I would say, or anything. It's just
My love language is carving off pieces of you and then
Yeah.
eating said pieces.
Well, that's an act of service.
So that'll always be a part of
No,
it.
have you guys heard about? Apparently, that's what Army Hammer's into.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I heard
really?
about that. Yeah.
cutting off pieces of people.
He's into like he's into like cannibalism. I guess.
So I saw that on a Maury talk show.
Honest-
Smackle says, I would argue that Lauren's anal ignorance makes her the last person I'd ask about what gets on her taint. And
Heyo.
Smackle also says, my love language is public humiliation.
I think that's a kink, not a love language.
Again,
But a
that's
kink
that's
can be
another
a
act
love
of
language.
service.
All right,
he
now,
likes, he likes,
now,
he
I,
likes
yeah.
publicly
Hurts a lot.
humiliating people.
Now I think I know who Smackle is.
Just say it.
No, no.
No.
But
I almost said something, but I'm not gonna.
fuck, that totally derailed what I was
Oh, I know who it is.
gonna say.
No, I don't. I have no idea. I was just hoping you'd say it.
I know who she's referencing.
No, I was talking something else. Fuck, I'm lost now.
hey,
That
David.
totally derailed me.
Anyway,
My love language is little flirties.
Oh,
What's up?
winking at
we
you.
were
What's up, girl?
talking. We were talking about cannibalism. So okay, here's something that's also been bothering me lately. I haven't been able to like talk a lot to you guys lately, so I really need to get a lot out. So like,
I really, I mean, you
Yeah,
can just
what
talk
about
to us
that? Why
whenever.
don't you just like talk to
Yeah.
us?
No,
You're
because-
never around.
because like these things need to come up naturally. I don't want to like out of nowhere talk about cannibalism. and
You're
shit
doing
like
that right now.
No, but this isn't cannibalism, so it's less bad. So like, okay, say you have to live through the winter, but you're worried about keeping meat fresh.
Okay.
If you cut, if you have a pig,
Is this
and-
a stinky pussy joke?
No,
Okay.
no.
Why would you think that?
That's 90% of Lauren's conversations.
No, okay, no, I'm much cleaner these days. Anyway, if say you gotta keep meat fresh for the whole winter, but you don't know how
Okay.
you don't
Wait,
know
is
how
this
to
a stinky dick joke?
no,
Okay.
you don't know how to preserve it. If you just like cut off the pig but keep the treat the pig so it stays alive, that would keep the meat fresh longer.
Isn't that what they
right?
were doing in The Road to like people? Remember that movie, The Road?
I
Oh,
think
yeah,
so,
that
They
was
like
right?
cut it and then
Yeah.
like stitching them up
So,
and
It's
shit.
a really good movie.
Where were they going?
No, but, like-
They didn't play it. I
without
wish they
ever
would have
knowing the
though.
way?
They should have played that song.
But like, why doesn't that happen more often?
I don't know.
Because they don't need to do that anymore.
Yeah,
Just-
because
yeah.
we got deep
we have
freezers.
refrigeration now.
Yeah.
But like, if you didn't,
And also, I think also like that. It
I mean,
taints the
if you
meat.
don't, then you just have Uber Eats.
Yeah, I think it taints
Well,
the meat.
there's better
And they're
ways.
dying
to
from
preserve-
Oh,
They
would
have-
it taint the meat?
It would infect the pig.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have antibiotics.
Well, there's also better ways to preserve meat than just keeping the pig. That would be like
Yeah, salt it.
extreme. We're not
Sure.
going to get any other food for a long time. Like,
Plus, pig legs aren't that great.
Well,
You got to
the
get the
reason-
back and the
the
butt.
reason-
Well, also, you're talking about winter. You can just put shit in the snow and it'll freeze.
yeah, or salt it.
The reason I thought of it was like I was watching The Stand and like I was thinking there was one part where this guy's by himself and there's an animal with him, and like I
An
was like, oh,
animal?
he should just eat parts of it and then keep the rest of it alive.
Yeah, I don't know if that's.
It's not like a sandwich. Like you start biting now, he's gonna start dying.
You mean his dog?
Well, I didn't want to do spoilers.
Please, John.
Anyway, it's time for world news.
Was that a spoiler, Jared? You just give another fucking spoiler?
No.
Live in the Something Planet studio in beautiful Montreal, Canada, from the team that brought you Are Racehorses Real? And Girls Gone Golfing, this is Something Planet World News.
Something Planet World News. Police arrest 6 people who changed Hollywood sign to read Holly Boob.
That's
I glanced
fun.
at that and saw Police Academy 6, and I was like, oh, what? They're back in the news. What's going on?
So, yeah, we got this Holly. I'll
That
show
actually sounds like a plot from
It
a
really
Police Academy
does.
movie,
It's
yeah.
so accurate.
The Los Angeles Police Department has arrested 6 people. The prank occurred early Monday afternoon in the Hollywood Hills. The 6-person group covered the letters W and D to look like B by affixing what appear to be tarps to the sign.
And they arrested people for that?
That's so
These
dumb.
cops have nothing better
Yeah,
to do.
come
Jesus
on.
Christ.
Dumb, dude.
That's
Like, this is
funny.
Los Angeles. Don't they have a lot
the
more
least
crimes
weird
going
thing
on?
that's happening in LA right now.
They
Yeah.
put cloth over it. They didn't like change, like spray paint it.
And
It's like, yeah.
they didn't even
Who's
use
Julia Rose. Oh, I don't know, but
I like it.
okay.
Mm-hmm. But like, it's not like they even use like
Oh,
a,
she
like a
changed it.
real dirty word.
Shag mag?
She got the Bad Boys thing
Bad
going.
boys.
That's
They
fun.
didn't commit any permanent damage, Caldron said.
Yeah, because it's a fucking tarp over it.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll be honest. That W is very shoddy. Doesn't look at all like a B at all.
I mean, it's sort of the tarp does. It just fell down a little.
Yeah, it fell down.
Oh, is she doing?
That's such a dumb, petty thing to arrest somebody for. Let people joke about.
Would you
shit.
say it's a petty crime?
it? Yeah.
So
Wait, what
Rose
if- what-
said
what
the
just
altered
happened?
sign was meant to get the attention of Instagram head honcho Adam Morrissey. She said the social media platform recently suspended both her personal and business pages, which have a total of 6 million followers because of nudity.
What?
Nudity.
Because of nudity.
My product is nearly identical to that of Playboy's, and my content may even be considered safer than what Playboy's has been allowed to publish on your platform, Rose told Vice. I want to know how they are picking and choosing which accounts to disable and why. Well, that's legit.
Hey, you
That
know,
is legit.
I mean, that's pretty fair.
And also, if this chick wants to show her titties, then everybody should be able to see them.
Let her. Jesus Christ! Like,
What's wrong
why
with
do we
that?
care so
Why-
much about boobs?
Yeah. Why do people get so shitty about boobs?
religion.
Yeah, most of the
They don't even
country's
talk about
problems
boobs in
are-
the Bible.
I know, but it's religion.
Oh my God, boobs! Oh my God!
Like,
Smackle says, "Wow, they did a bad job. I am now less aware of breast cancer."
Points.
that's points. Yeah.
He also said, "These days you show one urethra, and Instagram just up and bans."
Not if you show it from the inside, Smackle. If you show
If it's educational.
if you show a picture of your urethra from the inside, they actually won't take it down.
My
Did you
favorite-
know that a men's urethra from the inside looks the same as a woman's urethra from the inside?
I would imagine, yeah.
Yeah, well, I know.
It's just a piss hole.
Who was that famous singer, Urethra?
Just a regular
No,
old
R.
piss
Ke-
hole for everybody.
R. Kelly.
That's R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. That's his nickname. Urethra Franklin.
Ah, fuck you. That's funny.
Give Brad points.
Yeah, points. Ding.
Florida man with state tattooed on forehead calls 911 for ride home.
He got it, but his home was now a jail.
Here he is,
He has been charged with misuse of the 911 system as well as possession of marijuana.
and a misuse
And an
of
awful
the
tattoo.
Yeah, a misuse of the tattoo parlor.
Yeah, like,
Oh,
okay,
wow.
So, but like, he got it put in the worst
Yeah.
spot.
So he's called 911 twice to get a ride home. Matthew Leatham, 22, dialed 911 to request a ride home after 4 a.m. in the Newport Richey suburb of Tampa.
Well, would
Oh.
you rather him do that or
For one-
actually drive home?
For one,
Thank you.
For one, Newport Richey is not a suburb of Tampa.
Yeah,
It is
they
its
are.
own
Yeah,
thing.
keep that separate. From
That is a
fucking
separate
A.
thing. That is a separate place.
I know, man. Everybody who lives in Newport Richie. That's just. It's
Is this your
crazy
neighbor,
out there.
Brad? At least he doesn't have a swastika on his face.
I
Oh,
have a
he's
neighbor that has a
he's
swastika
got
on his
1/4
face.
of a swastika on his
Yeah.
face.
Brad, are you technically in Newport Richie? Isn't it only Holiday?
Hey, where you live, David? Let's tell where you live, buddy. How about
He's
that?
the mayor of Palm Harbor.
I'm the mayor of Palm Harbor.
Well,
Where
let's
do you
tell
think I
where
live?
John lives in. How about that?
I
Why
live
would you
here,
live there?
right here.
He lives right here
In
in
the
tree
treehouse.
in the
Yeah.
basement of the treehouse.
I live there. Yeah, I live in Newport Richie. It's bad, but it's good. Good news is,
So
it's
yeah, he's
bad.
just calling 911 for a ride. I don't know. That's pretty stupid.
It's stupid, but
That
here's
tattoo is dumb. I hate it.
it's.
It should have been higher and more to the right.
And he's got like an 8-finger forehead.
It looks
That's
like
also
it looks like a
problem.
birthmark.
Looks like it's 27 pickles high.
He's trying to
It
be
does.
the
It does
Flo-
look like a
He's
birthmark.
the Pasco Harry Potter.
No, it looks like someone laid a tiny dick on his head.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
That's tiny.
Well, sorry, bro.
Wait,
Whoa,
Sorry,
wait,
Seth,
you
bro.
you can have a tiny dick.
What?
Wait. No, that's a good one. That doesn't work.
Jared mentioned this earlier. Super Bowl streaker, nothing more than porn site ad.
When did that
Oh,
happen?
was it?
And how did I miss
Well,
it?
they don't show it.
They
that's why.
only showed it for like a brief second.
Yeah, the camera's
They
cut away
they used to
intentionally.
back
Was
in the
it
day.
early?
They used to show the streakers,
Yeah,
but they
but now
stopped doing that
to
because they don't want.
It encourages
It
people.
encourages people to do it, kind of like serial killers. You know, getting
like,
news.
But okay, they're not serial killers. It's funny. Like, why can't we just have something funny happen?
Yeah,
every
a
now and
naked
then?
guy running across a football field is hilarious.
Yeah, why can't we just? Why can't that be funny? Why can't we let shit
It's
be
the
funny?
NFL.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
then
I'm
Janet-
not
You're not
saying-
even allowed to do this in front of someone in the
I'm
NFL.
I'm not saying they encourage it. I'm just saying, like admit it's funny.
Yeah,
and
can
then
we-
catch the guy. It's funny when the
Yes.
cops chase him
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's great. You know what? Play the fucking Benny Hill shit. Show
Yeah.
it. Like, make it. Enjoy
Well, maybe
it.
that's why they don't show because that was too expensive the license.
Maybe. That's the only answer I'll respect.
Do they have a video of it?
So it turns out Sunday's Super Bowl streaker who wore a neon pink thong suit underneath black pulled down shorts. Is it really streaking if he wasn't naked?
No.
Was nothing
Yeah.
more than a marketing ploy for a porn website from attention-seeking YouTube star Vitaly Zandrovets.
Oh, Vitaly, he does pranks all the time. He did the World Cup
Zovetsky.
too. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
What porn site was it for though?
The X-rated site by Zodoryevsky. It was emblazoned on the front of the man's
Yeah,
pink
this
thong
guy.
outfit, which said "Vitally Uncensored."
Yeah.
Says-
Vitally uncensored?
Afterwards, the Post
Vitaly.
reported that he tweeted, "We fucking did it."
That's
Yeah,
so great.
that wasn't actually him doing
No,
it.
it wasn't him though.
Here's what he looks like. I've seen this. He actually ran out during the World Cup. I remember that. The World Cup final.
We
I'm about
probably
it.
won't let people travel here right now, so he probably had to hire someone else.
Oh,
to do
Yeah,
it said
yeah.
it was prompted by him. So,
it. Yeah.
oh, he's a disgraced YouTube star. They probably kicked him off.
Yeah, I think
He's also one of the-
definitely said the N word.
He's also one of the guys that like will rent or they'll stand next to a Lamborghini and then wait for a girl to come by and be like,
yeah.
"Hey, you want to go get like a
I've
drink or
seen those
something?"
videos. That's funny.
And they're like, "Yeah, definitely, I want to go." And he's like, "All right, my car's over here." And then he walks over to like a Ford Taurus.
Yeah.
He's like, "Get it," and she's like, "What is this? It's my ride."
Honestly,
I prefer the way they do it in reverse, where he stands next to a shitty
Yes,
car.
yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, you want to go out?" And they're like, "No, I don't want to." And then he goes, "It's okay, that's okay." And then he goes to a really expensive Lamborghini, and they're like, "Wait, hold on, my boyfriend actually doesn't exist."
Yeah.
So I'm such trash. The inverse of that would only work on me. Like, I'm okay with the Ford Taurus. The fucking Lamborghini would scare the living shit out of me.
Lamborghini's a little rapey.
Well, it's rapey. I'm scared
Anytime
of
I
rich.
see a guy driving a Lamborghini, I'm like, I bet that guy's a rapist.
Lauren's the opposite of a gold digger. She's a trash digger.
I am 100%.
What if we did a show like Dexter?
Yeah, where we kill
Where-
women.
but like he would like people who committed sexual assaults, like he would sexually assault them.
That's someone else's joke, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
not a joke. This is a pitch.
Also, why do you want to fuck rapists?
I mean,
in the butt.
why not?
I
Give
can
them
think
the
of
taste of their own
several
medicine.
reasons.
Talk about
Yeah.
punishment worse than the crime.
Yeah. but yeah, no, like the rich dudes scare me because they can get away with shit. A poor guy, if he murders you, he'll get caught eventually.
That's
a
true.
rich dude just pays off the cops.
Hey, what
He's
about
done.
this? What about this ad? I mean, this news.
Do you want to do that one?
Yeah.
All right, you go ahead.
Americans to consume 20 million pounds of cheese
was gonna
during the
skip
Super
it.
Bowl. We did
I'm
it.
American.
We did it.
USA!
me.
USA!
Nobody
USA!
needs more cheese.
I'm lactose
What?
intolerant. I didn't have
silly
any
cheese.
I didn't have
Communist
any cheese, though.
motherfucker over here.
Last
There was
year.
no cheese last night.
There was some cheese.
No,
there
were
was
no
no
cheese.
Holy
Yeah, I
fuck,
didn't have
we
cheese
had
either.
no
Oh no!
cheese.
In the salad,
no.
the pasta salad, there were little.
Oh yeah,
things
that's
of
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck that cheese up.
mozzarella.
Watch that
That's,
cheese.
we
Also,
did
I-
have a shredded bag of cheese at my dad's house.
I had a
You had a shredded bag of cheese.
Yeah.
I had a charcuterie board hidden in
Oh,
my
in the
cooler.
couch.
Charcuterie?
Did you really?
Yeah, I didn't want to share it though.
Fuck you.
piece of
Not
shit.
even
Yeah,
with
yeah,
me.
No,
He ate it on the way home.
Well, that
Cheese
makes me
sales
mad.
last year rose 13%.
That's because of COVID.
Why'd you
I
get it?
hadn't eaten
Bro,
cheese
yes.
in like a year. I hadn't bought cheese in like a year,
And
and
he's
then
on
when the
cheese
quarantine
sticks?
came down, I was like, all right, I'm buying all. My cheese drawer was completely full in the
Yeah.
fridge.
Yeah.
David, we need to start Cheese Coin.
Cheese
Ooh,
coin.
cheese coin. Yeah.
It's our
Oh.
new digital currency.
I love that.
Get in on it now.
Cheese coin to the moon.
Yeah.
To the moon.
In fact,
Which is
we,
made of cheese.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
we bit farm it from the moon.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. You guys. It's
Wait, how y'all gonna
copywritten
get there? How y'all
now.
gonna get there?
All right, it's time to play our favorite game. Am I the asshole? You can play
Yes.
at home.
Yes.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna read a headline
Uh-huh.
from Reddit. We're gonna make a snap judgment. Then you guys are gonna vote in the chat, or just shout it out loud on the bus if you're listening with headphones,
Type it in a YouTube comment.
or type it in a YouTube comment, and we will get into the meat and potatoes
We'll
and
yell at
discuss
you.
who the asshole is. Got it?
Yeet.
Mandy said about the guy with the tattoo.
Yeah.
It looks like someone Simba'd him with shit. You know, Simba.
I get it.
Smackle says, "Do you call that a dumpster dive?"
A little ass Wednesday. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little
You
ass
know?
Wednesday.
God damn it.
That's a shitty joke.
That's a Brad joke.
Yeah.
What? Are you just gonna poo-poo that joke? Is that what's happening?
That's how you
David,
do it.
David, turn your mic off.
David, turn my mic.
All right. Am I the asshole for hurting my coworker, male 50s, by refusing to give him my female 18 number, even though I had my phone in my hand?
No.
You know. I'm gonna say yes.
No, because you hate women.
Yeah.
Because this was you?
No. Yeah, because
This
it's
is
me.
you.
Absolutely not. You have no obligation to give your
No.
phone number to anyone.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You're not the asshole.
No.
Yeah, this one's easy.
Hurt that guy's feelings.
Maybe. I hope there's not a twist, but there's always a chance.
I'm always pro hurting 50-year-old men.
Yeah, I'm into that too.
So then she's not the asshole.
Jared,
Yeah.
we should talk after this because hurting old men is fun for me. But anyways, what?
How old is Sander?
What?
Is he 50?
Almost.
Oh,
No.
yes.
How old is he?
He's at least 50.
He's 49.
No, he's 45.
Plus 20.
That's what he tells you. He's been telling me he's 45 for like the last 6 years.
No, he knows that if
You need to check his
no,
driver's
no, no,
license.
If he was older than that, he knows by now that I would just think it was hotter if he told me that he was older.
Yeah, that's why he has that joke.
What joke?
It's like
I'm
this chick's
having
into
sex.
old dudes.
Oh yeah.
Gross.
No, it's funny. I think he wrote that before me, which is
He did.
hilarious.
He's got, Gender does
Yeah,
have
he was
that,
grooming
that,
you.
that absolute
Yeah.
dump truck dad ass.
Yeah.
Seriously though.
He's got that 50-year-old dump truck ass.
It's like I could do like a whole charcuterie board on that thing.
You could stick a pancake to that thing.
I have, and it's the best thing. Oh, you're distracting me.
like
Anyways, what were we talking about?
Enjoy a Sunday
So we all
dinner.
said no. So I work in a supermarket, and recently my coworker, a male 50s, asked for my phone number. We do talk at work quite often, and he's never done anything to make me question. Always been very nice, and we have a laugh when work is slow. I've also been working with him for about a year, so I know him vaguely as a colleague. But he recently asked for my phone number. He did say how he wasn't asking me out, but it didn't sit great with me, and I don't think I want to be in contact with him out of work.
Yeah,
I think this is fair enough.
that
totally
is
fair.
Yeah.
I'd been avoiding his asks for social medias, saying
His what?
asks for
asks.
for
I thought
social
you said
media,
ass.
I thought you said ass, yeah.
Yeah.
saying I don't have X or I don't go on Y often. But
I
when he
don't
asked for my
have an
number, I
Instagram.
flat out said no.
I've got some advice for this person.
Cue
Easiest thing to say. I don't give out my phone number or social media
To
anyone
coworkers.
at work. I
Yep.
keep it separate.
Yes.
Work and personal life completely separate.
I have said this so many fucking times.
Yeah, but it sounds like she hangs out with people at work.
No, it
He's not
doesn't
this guy.
matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You can still say that
Can
that
still
is
say
a nice out.
See, we were in the last job I had, we were all friends like on like social media, but like we were in the marketing department and like we dealt with social media, so it's kind
Yeah.
of like that kind of situation,
It's a case by case.
So-
That is true,
I
too,
never
yeah.
added. I added a couple people for my work, but I would definitely never add a boss
No,
on social media.
absolutely
Not that this guy's a boss.
not.
Yeah.
So
he sounds pretty boss to me.
my follow up with that though is like, say you have to give someone your phone number.
Well, we're not done here.
Well, I'm just before we're
Okay.
done. If you ever have to give someone your phone number, the easiest thing is to do this. You use your area code. So for us, it'd be 727-867-5309. And then you're done.
So you just
867
give out a
5.
random person's phone number?
No,
No,
was Jenny.
that's
That was-
Jenny.
That's Jenny's number.
Yeah.
8675309.
I can't tell you how many fucking
Yeah,
times
but
I've
that's still
done that.
some random person's number.
No, that number is discontinued.
Yeah,
discontinued.
they don't have that number in any area code anymore.
So
'Cause of that
it
song.
works 100% of the time. Most people, if you break up the numbers well enough, it doesn't matter how old they are, they won't catch the reference.
I got before you go, John. Before we finish this, two comments here. Smackle says, "Gender slander is my new favorite segment." When we were talking about him.
Gender slander.
I like
And,
that. Yeah, it's a good name for
Mandy
it.
says, I added my boss from my old job when I was there. She got me high at work and passed the vibe check.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's
Well, yeah,
different.
I mean,
Yeah.
if it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Everybody in the
Boss.
brewery, I was
An-
friends with them.
Another aside, if you go to any store that asks you for your phone number for like rewards or shit,
Domenico Papadopoulos.
you can put in that number and it will work.
Okay.
Because somebody has already used it before you. Wow, David, how fucking rude.
Oh, that's just saying an alarm said, you gotta go to sleep.
You gotta go, little Davy.
You gotta go sleepy
boy.
baby.
Sleepy Davy.
Now. Oh, go sleep.
Past his
Go
bedtime.
to sleep.
Oh, penis
And
face,
good
motherfucker.
Anyways,
night.
what the fuck happened
All right, so
beyond that?
here's
She
when
shot
I
him.
here's when I think I might be the asshole. So she said she had awkward laughter as well. Walking back from a little job at the end of the day, he asked the time. So I got out my phone, which I always have on me. My dad
Right.
also texted for a lift, so I replied to that quickly while walking with him. And he asked me why I wouldn't give him my number. If I
Why
had it,
won't you give me your number?
if I had it on me. After more awkward laughing,
What does having it on you
I
have
don't know.
anything to do?
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
creepy old man, shut the fuck
I
up.
think
Me
he thinks that
saying-
if the phone's not on a person, they don't know their phone number. I'm assuming that's what he means.
maybe I know my phone number.
I think he's just trying to push the issue
Well,
of like,
yes.
Yeah.
like, give me your fucking phone number. It's
So
out.
more awkward laughing and me saying how I see him every week anyway. I still didn't give it to him and he looked hurt. I feel like the asshole because he's genuinely a nice guy and he does just want to be in contact.
No.
But I still said no.
No.
He's not a nice guy, and I'll tell you why. You said no, and he continued to pressure you. That is the least awful version of that.
Even
Like-
she says, even though he probably has nice intentions. No,
No,
he
he
doesn't.
doesn't.
He
No,
definitely
he
does
wants
not.
to fuck you.
He's showing you from the get-go that when you say no, he's going to push harder. And that is not something you want to encourage in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Fuck that guy. Live your fucking life.
Stop being
He's
an awkward
just your
teenager.
coworker.
You're fine. Just be strong about how you actually feel.
I mean, if you honestly, and if you're one of those people who just can't deal with confrontation, just give him the number and then immediately block him when
well,
as soon
I
as he
mean,
contacts you.
honestly, what she really should do, if
At,
this is
at my age, I would feel embarrassed asking for an 18-year-old girl's
That's
phone
Yeah.
number.
That's
I know.
gross.
She said he asked 3 times on one shift.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Then this is what she should do.
Yeah, this guy's trying.
I
to
would
fuck.
talk to
HR.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be embarrassed to ask for an
Because
18-year-old
this
girl's phone
is-
number.
What would you? I wouldn't even want to talk to an 18-year-old.
Right.
Girl. Like, ugh.
No, this is 100% an HR violation. He asked once. That's okay, forgivable. If he had let go of it, whatever the fuck, fine. Still kind of weird. But pushing
Yeah,
for
3
it,
times is too much.
that is too fucking much. She's not a fucking genie.
He's the asshole.
That's 3 times on
she's
one
not.
shift.
Yeah, yeah. And he had asked for her social media before. She should fucking hit up HR.
All right, am I the asshole for dumping my wife's clothes in a charity bin?
By the way, that was 100% no.
Yeah.
No, she's
Yeah,
not the
there's
asshole.
no question about it. That's an easy one.
I kind of. Is it too late to check the comments on that last one? I kind of
Yeah,
want to see.
I
oh,
killed it.
close. Okay.
It's gonna be the same
No,
thing. as
old
what we
dudes are
said.
gonna creep on young girls, and it's fucking shitty. And it sucks because when I was 18, I was in a very shitty situation like that once where I went into a job interview, and this old fuck, he was probably like 65, he locked
more
the
years.
doors behind me.
Oh,
I was going into work at a.
it's like backroom casting couch.
Yes.
What was the Matt Lawler?
The old Matt Lawler.
Yeah. So I wanted to.
Oh,
work,
he had a button under his desk.
Yeah, that was how high tech he was.
No.
Like a fucking James Bond
But,
villain.
like-
Push a button, the door would close. Give me your number.
It was on. Honestly, it was creepier because like I came in because he asked me to come in after like the day was done because it was at this antique store, and I thought it'd be really cool to be this be a hipster chick working at an antique store. That sounds like the dream at 18, right?
Manic Pixie Dream Girl.
So yeah, exactly. So I come in after it closes. He walks behind me, visibly locks the door behind me, and I'm like, well, it's the end of the day. Maybe it's not a big deal, right?
Wait, the front door?
Yes.
Oh, the shop was closed.
Yes.
You didn't want people coming in.
So yes,
Yeah.
that,
I mean,
that,
that- yeah, I mean, that could be pretty
That
innocent.
was my
Then he
thought.
pulled his dick out.
It felt innocent at the
and
time.
he was like, "How about this antique,
So-
sugar?"
yeah, no,
Polish.
for fucking real.
Okay, never mind.
No, it gets so like at that point, I was thinking of reasons why it was okay, right? And
Okay.
then he like interviews me for 5 minutes, asks me a little bit about my work experience, and he goes, "You look like you're a dancer."
Ugh.
Did you look like a dancer?
Well, I was in show choir right up until that point, so
Okay,
like
so he was astute.
you look like you're a dancer.
you look like a
You've got
dancer.
no, you have
You smell purty.
You
so
have-
far, this is all pretty innocent.
no, hold on. You look like a dancer. You have dancer's legs.
Did you have dancer's legs?
In her back pocket.
Fuck off, Jared.
She had them in her.
It doesn't matter if I had dancer's legs.
I like
or
how it
not.
took her this long
Yeah.
to figure out what I was doing.
But like that. But here's the problem with
So
that.
what happened after
Yeah.
that?
Well, hold on.
Here's the thing.
The problem with that though, Jared, is when you're like fucking.
Smackle said, you have dancer's tits.
No, might as well. No, but this is
You look like you got dancer's tits.
That's
dancer's
20
tits.
points right there.
No, but my problem. But the reason I'm telling this story is because I like at that age, at like 18, 19.
Oh, you'll talk yourself out of anybody being nefarious.
Everything Jared's saying is what I was thinking. Well, I did do blah 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 blah, and so it took until.
That's because you're like society like trains you to be polite instead of cautious.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, this is an old man. Like, there's no
Especially
way.
with old people in power.
Yes.
I,
And
I agree with you, Lauren.
needed
What
a
I'm
job.
trying to do is inject levity into your horrific story.
But the problem is your levity was my naivety when I was in that situation.
Right.
Like almost word for word.
I got it. No,
And so then
I'm on board.
So how long did you date him for?
I didn't. This
Oh,
is
so you got fired?
no.
It's a
Well,
blemish on your
I
CV.
never got the job. So.
Oh.
But anyways, no. So he's like, you look like you're a dancer. You got dancers legs. He's like, why don't you come upstairs to me and let me show you my
Oh
apartment?
no, apartment.
And
Oh.
then I was like,
Oh.
fuck. Then I was like,
All right,
get out, get out, get
Yeah,
out, get out.
there's. I was going to say, there's no way I can spin
No,
this one.
I couldn't. And so, like, he's like, why don't you? I was like, unlock the fucking door. And he's like, what do you mean? And I was like, good day, sir.
Did you
I
really say
swear
that?
on my life.
That's hilarious.
I said, good day, sir. Like a fucking,
Like Charlie and the
Dickens
Chocolate
Like a
Factory.
nerd.
Bullshit.
I said good day.
I really did.
The nerdiest.
Yes.
This is the
I
nerdiest.
swear on my life.
Come
But
up
you said unlock the fucking
Yeah,
door.
and he did. And I was like, good day, sir. And I left.
Oh, he knew what he did.
And then he was
He
like,
knew what he did.
"But you're dancer's legs."
Exactly.
You should have kicked him with those dancing
And
legs.
so that's why I'm saying, like, it is funny that she's even asking the question because it's
yeah,
so
as soon as
fucking
you guys,
obvious.
Yeah, everybody's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
no.
It's like, hey, motherfucker, leave me alone.
But at that age,
You don't know.
you
Yeah.
really don't know, and I really feel for her. But yeah, tell that motherfucker to fuck off.
All right.
okay,
So
am
what's
I
the next
the
one?
asshole for dumping my wife's clothes in a charity bin?
Oh man,
Ex-wives?
It just says wives. I'm gonna
Wife,
say I'm
okay.
gonna say no. I think there's a little twist here.
Yeah, I'll say no.
I'm gonna start the poll.
I'm gonna say yes.
Charity bin?
I think there's I think there's gonna be a thing.
I'm gonna say no because I think I also think there's gonna be a twist.
I wanted to say no, but now that all you
Yeah.
said
You
no,
contrarian
I'm gonna say yes.
bitch.
I'm going to go with John.
I got
John is clearly
I
the
gotta be
smartest.
different.
He's the smartest one in the room, so it's a good bet.
Plus, I read these ahead of time.
Exactly.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's why he's the smartest. Smarter, not harder.
Last week, I decided to have a bit of a clear out in our bedroom. I think
That sounds like a fart.
Last
thing.
week, I decided to have a bit of a clear out.
Fart as hard
I
as you
could have a
can.
bit of a lie down.
If
for
you
the
know what I
best.
mean, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
We should
Out
do that
the
one
arsehole.
time. We should like eat chili and then like come out and just all try and fart as hard
Oh,
as
the
we
great
can.
fart off.
And
Let's
see
do
what
it.
happens.
Yes.
Oh God.
For context,
I love chili.
For context,
Good God.
for context, my wife has 2 large walk-in closets
2?
that I share. So you share 2 walk-in closets.
Just have one walk-in closet each.
Closet?
Quasimodo and
She is
Just
an-
have one closet each.
She is an obsessive clothes buyer and wears around 50% of what she actually buys. Out of that, I say she wears around 5% regularly. While clearing out last week, I told her I was going to move some of her clothes into the basement. I knew it was items she'd never want to wear again. However, to save space in the basement, I actually took them to the local grocery store and threw them into a charity collection bin. I saw nothing wrong with this. That's until my wife took a lamp down to the same bins on the weekend and saw about 20 of her clothing items laying in there.
Oh, sleepy David.
Sweet.
Oh,
I don't know.
everybody be
I've
quiet.
got a job
David
now.
Sweepy.
Oh.
how is our tech guy like not knowing how to fucking snooze or stop
I
a
hit the wrong
goddamn
one.
alarm on his phone?
The wrong one. It goes past. I shut the sound off, but it's an alarm.
I'm
so
old and I don't know how
Our
to
tech
do
guy
it.
doesn't know how to use his phone.
Anyway, let's see. She saw her clothing items laying in there. To say she hit the roof with anger was an understatement, especially because out of the pile I threw in, I neglected to notice one item was a very sentimental shirt that belonged to her late mother, which she can't get back out. We have called the charity, but they say they have nothing to do with the bins collection. It's a third-party company we cannot get a hold of. They also said much of the clothing is sent abroad and doesn't end up in their store. I feel awful, of course, for lying. Am I the asshole?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Smartest guy in the room.
Well, I changed my mind when he started these from his asshole statistics of like she uses about 20% of them and only 5% of them. I was like, you don't know shit. You're just saying numbers.
Well, what if
Yeah.
he's a statistic guy?
Well, then he's
What
even
does it
more
I
bullshit.
think this guy needs to have an honest conversation about how he doesn't like how she buys a lot of clothes. That's what I get out
I
of it.
think they're both fucking stupid because they have 2 walk-in closets and they share both of them.
Anyone with a walk-in closet is an asshole, and if you got more than one, you're a double asshole.
Well, she's saying why don't they just each like stick to their own
Split it
one?
the fuck
Because
up.
his wife buys so many clothes.
No.
Aren't you listening, Lauren?
No, but here's the thing. If, say, she has so much clothes it doesn't fit in one whole walk-in closet,
Yeah.
they could split one of the walk-in closets, and the other one could be hers. The math is completely fucked on
Well, it
this
sounds
shit.
like she buys too much for just one closet.
It
That's-
sounds like his opinions are dog shit. That's what it
Well,
sounds
I
like.
mean, I get where he's coming from. I think where he fucked up was lying about what he did with it. He should have said, hey, actually, I'm going to take this to the charity bin.
Well, he should have said, we
Stop
need
trying-
to get
yeah.
rid of some of this shit. What do you not wear anymore?
He's an
Yeah,
asshole 'cause
exactly,
he thinks he's
exactly.
smarter than he is because he was trying to be oh so clever with like, I'm just going to get rid of all these clothes and she won't even notice because she
No.
doesn't wear all of them and I'm going to prove my point.
Yeah, that's obviously a sticking point with him. He's got some sort of financial thing about it. Talk to her about it, buddy.
Yeah, like I don't give a fuck if my
Quit being
partner
an asshole.
like has so many holes in their underwear their dick falls out of it. I'm not gonna throw it away unless I'm like, yo, bro, are you cool with this? Like,
Yeah, and I
that's a
appreciate you not
simple
throwing
com-
my underwear away, Lauren.
You're welcome, buddy.
You do need new underwear though.
Yeah,
It
but I
is-
like the way my dick hole is.
That's why you got
Yeah.
them. That's why you got them nutsack pimples.
We call him that.
Oh, that's a callback from last episode.
That is not why.
That is not why.
It's because I went camping with you assholes.
Yeah, I didn't get no nutsack
I have no
pimples.
nutsack
Wait, how did
pimples.
you get ingrown hairs from camping?
That's not that.
Yeah, let's
was-
not get into that.
Did you guys shave his balls while you were
Nope.
camping?
Nope.
Nothing about that. We'll get into it later.
Oh, ooh.
What's next, John?
Next up on the docket is our final segment.
Something Planet, Massive Media, tonight.
God damn, she sounds like she reads.
She sounds like if I made an inappropriate joke about Lacey Peterson, she would call me out on it, and then I would apologize.
She sounds like she works in HR.
All right.
That's a shorter way of saying what I said, but
Yeah.
Just tighten it up, baby.
So what have we been watching?
New Girl.
I'm so excited. Okay, I actually
I'm
have
so
shit
excited.
to talk about this
I
week.
started watching.
She just can't hide it.
I started watching Killing Eve season 3.
I have not watched any of that show, but I've heard nothing but good things about
It's
it.
a good show. It's tense the entire time though because
I like tense.
Did you watch season 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched season 1 and 2. It is a tense show. It's about a hit woman who this MI6 agent is trying to track down, but then they start getting like these weird lesbian vibes for each other.
Oh,
and
I'm
then-
in. Okay, what? What
and
show is
then-
this?
This is called Killing Eve. They started like over time they start getting these weird lesbian vibes for each other.
I like
This
that.
is the America
That I
that
want.
liberals want.
This me.
This is the
Yeah.
future that liberals want.
It's
I want.
Sandra Oh,
But then
right?
it's Sandra Oh and I don't know who the other girl is.
She's isn't she the same chick from Glow?
No.
So it comes down to sexpionage.
Ooh, David.
Sexpionage.
Yeah, so the third season,
Nice.
it gets even wilder. I don't even because I don't want to spoil it for you guys, so I don't want to like say
Okay.
more about the show. But it's a good
it's
show.
good.
It's super tense. The
What's it
actors
on?
are all good. It's on Hulu. It's like BBC America,
Ooh,
I think.
Brad just gave me his Hulu login.
Well,
I mean,
just,
I got a Hulu login.
just,
Hulu, if
I
you're
like-
watching.
You know what? I like how I'm the only motherfucker with a job, and all y'all got my shit. So it worked out.
No, as soon as I get a house,
I'm kidding.
I'm gonna get all the subscriptions.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then
David's
let
not
me
allowed.
use them.
I'm not allowed to until we buy a house.
That was the concession.
Interesting. All right, so John was talking about the future the liberals want. I want to talk about the
That was
past. Whichever one of you fuckers.
Y'all all look alike to us.
Y'all look alike.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got noise on us.
No, I want to talk about the past that liberals want. Okay.
Spit it out. What are you watching?
I've been watching
here's the thing.
Bridgerton, and I fucking love this shit. And I
Oh,
want
isn't
you.
that about the same
What is it
lady
about?
who made Scandal about the lady that fucks the president?
I have no idea. Like, I don't know who made this. I just got into it today. Like, I am 5
Today.
episodes deep. I have been
I didn't know there was
binging this
titties.
all
You
day.
said that there was titties.
There's
Now I'm watching for sure.
titties. There's ass. There's
TIDDYS.
titties.
No, I like a T-I.
No, it's so good. And it's like, okay, so one of the things I really like about it is that they definitely got, I think, inspiration from Hamilton, where you have this like, so it all takes place, and I
Do
believe.
they rap while their
No,
titties are
they,
out?
no, they
That
don't rap.
sounds
They don't
great.
Yeah, I
rap,
would
but
watch
like,
that.
so you have like this historical drama, right? This
Uh-huh.
period drama.
I'm not into chicks
Is this
with
based
periods.
on real history or is it just made up?
It's like they've taken.
I mean,
fun
is
It's
it
a
like-
parts-
period. It's a period piece,
It's a
but
period
it's fiction.
piece.
It's fictional, so it's not
definitely-
based on historical figures.
No.
I would call it historical fantasy.
There you go.
Okay.
So fake.
So it's fake. Like you don't use it for your research paper. But like what's cool about it is that like they took like inspiration from Hamilton, where like they've casted everyone. It's a very diverse cast. So like the Queen is black. Like a lot of like characters are like it's a very like
Yeah,
So
diverse.
historical fantasy.
So
Sorry.
no, it's
That was bad.
no, because we're finally coming around to like, hey, if we're just making this shit up, we
Yeah,
can
why
Who
not?
gives a shit?
put whoever we
Exactly,
want
yeah.
in the parts. It's not that big of a deal.
we just saw Michael B. Jordan's playing John Clark, who is historically a white character.
But it's like it doesn't
What?
matter.
It doesn't fucking matter.
It's made up.
Don't you guys
I
get
didn't know
mad?
that, but now you told me I'm mad.
No, because
Yeah, Jared's right. You should get mad. They're taking roles away from white people.
Who cares?
I don't give a fuck. Fuck
I care when they take roles away from black
I
people.
I think
I'm kidding.
I know.
Do
But
you
I
Oh,
think
I
As
thought-
far as action
I thought we
shows
connected
go,
as friends.
I
a
think
little
if
bit.
race is central to the character, then
Yes.
it matters.
Like Black Panther, T'Challa can't be a white.
no.
Yeah, no.
Peter Parker
Absolutely
can
not.
totally be black.
So
Chris Hemsworth
I think
as T'Challa.
Scarlett.
that.
I think Scarlett Johansson playing Ghost in the Shell. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about
Is
that.
being Japanese central to that character?
Well, they
essence?
and
No.
also
Being
they
an android is.
also they cast her in that role because she's like the most popular actress in China.
Yeah. Well, in
China.
Japan, right?
I don't know about Japan, but I know she's
Definitely
very popular in
China.
China.
Yeah, all their decisions are done to please China.
But
Yeah, it's just to please the Chinese
so
box office.
anyways,
Everything.
you've got that, and what that's what I really like about it, because it's being honest about period dramas. No one has ever watched a period drama to take notes about history. What they want is the
They wanna see
romantic fantasy.
hot
They
people
want
kissing.
corsets. They want hot people kissing.
Hot doctors
So
kiss.
like the
Yeah.
fact that like now everybody can like be a part of that is fucking cool. Also, the dude that they've casted as the main lead is hot as fuck. So please give me more of him
Okay.
in that outfit.
What does he look like?
Huh?
What does he look like?
A man.
Super sexy tall black dude. Very hot.
Oh, you like black guys now? Wow.
I like
Little noise.
I like a lot of everybody.
I know. I'm fucking.
But like,
Bitch, I know who you is.
I'm bisexual. I don't make choices.
I know, bitch.
I like the charcuterie
Choices
board of
made
life.
He does look like he does look very regal.
He's very oh god, he's great. Anyways, no, but it's super fun. Basically, the whole premise is that she wants to marry for love, but she's a woman in like the Edwardian times, so like her
So
whole
she's property.
She's property. She needs to marry for status and for money. And
She's the Skylar sister, and
he's a wealthy duke, and he needs to marry because
Duke of New
that's
York?
what you do. And so neither.
He was black.
And so he's like they end up telling each other like, hey, I don't want to get married. She's like, I don't want to get married for money. I want to get married for love. And he's like, well, I don't want to get married at all. They're like, so let's be best friends, and we'll pretend we're dating so that you'll get more suitors and get a rich husband.
No.
And
This
so
is
that-
the plot to Holiday. And
this
I
the
am
same
not.
plot?
I am not here for it.
I don't give a fuck. It
No.
works.
Yeah.
All right,
No.
throw
Yeah, you can't steal from David's favorite
throw
genre.
period costumes on
Thank
top
you,
of
Jared.
it. Throw period costumes on it, and I'm all the fuck about it. It is so good. I'm having a blast with it, and I really wish more guys would watch it because, like,
I'll probably watch it now.
because I want to hear the male perspective on this. It's super
Do
romantic.
you though?
Is the
I
girl
do,
really?
actually.
Is she annoying? She
Lauren.
looks like
No.
she's annoying.
Actually,
She's white.
Lauren.
she looks very basic, but I actually really like her. She's very delicate, and I like
Does
that.
she have a Keira Knightley accent? I can't.
No,
stand
she
that.
does not,
Oh,
and
thank
she
God.
doesn't talk with her teeth, and that's also good.
I wasn't.
Karen
I didn't have
Knightley.
an interest in it, but after you talked to her, I'll give it a try.
I want it.
What is it on? Oh, it's on Netflix.
Netflix.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
I
I'm gonna
would-
go
Netflix,
get
so-
home, go get real high, and watch the
Yes,
first episode.
I want to hear what a guy thinks about this because.
Oh well, I can't. I'm not a guy.
Well,
I don't have a-
Oh well.
Yeah,
I still want.
Brad's non-binary.
Are a guy or a they? I'm cool with both. A guy or a them, whatever. Like I want to hear what a non-straight, a non.
I mean,
cis white woman thinks about this show. That's what I want to know.
Okay.
Because to me,
I'll watch it. It looked boring to me. I was worried it was gonna be like Downton Abbey or something.
well, it's
I
no
love
Downton
Downton
I was
Abbey.
getting, yeah.
All right, okay, David. If you like Downton Abbey, you'll like this because Downton
But what
Abbey.
if we don't like Downton Abbey?
Well, here's the thing. Okay, listen to this.
she's saying you'll like the show regardless of anything.
You'll like Downton Abbey because it's got that period drama. The costumes are beautiful. There is a lot of drama, but Downton Abbey was super dry. This is not dry. This is wet as fuck.
I just liked watching everyone be all the maids and everything be like the caste system in the in
Fascinating.
The, is
castle?
it's so stupid and silly. But I couldn't take my eyes off. of it.
But okay, so
How they're like, oh my god, the dinner bell has rung. Where am I?
exactly. So no, like all of the social cues and that stuff. So you'll love the fact that there's a character in this that she writes an article under a fake name that talks about all the social gatherings on.
Yes.
And
Are we
it's
still talking about Bridgerton?
yes,
Okay.
and it's all that ridiculous shit where so and so looked at so and so. How scandalous! So you'll love that.
Okay.
All right.
So, but it's like a less dry Downton Abbey, and it's more inclusive. And
It's in Netflix Downton Abbey. So
Yes.
is there like modern like
oh, okay.
hip hop
Titties.
beats and
So
stuff?
check this out. So it is sexier, and one person I think
Is it
on
the 50 Shades of Grey soundtrack?
the soundtrack is interesting.
fuck
I won't
hard.
tell you why. The soundtrack is interesting, but I won't tell you why because I want you, David, in particular, to tell me why it's interesting. But so one person said like Netflix
Now
told
I have to
them
watch it.
Netflix told them you can do this much sexy shit in your show.
They did
And
all the first episode.
and the writer was like, well, I could do this per episode. What if I save up all the sexy shit for one episode?
Oh, it's like pent up.
Oh,
Yes.
orgy episode.
And it's about like episode 5 is just a fuck montage, and it's
So
amazing.
what you're saying is just watch episode 5.
Wow,
No.
Spoiler.
Yes.
Spoiler, Lauren. Now I know they get together.
You,
episode
no.
5.
You don't know who she's. There, she has many suitors, so you're
Oh.
fine. You're
Alright.
fine.
Oh.
So no, you need to watch it for context because there's so much tension in like the smallest thing. Like he takes off her glove at one point,
And they like
just
zoom in very slowly.
and it's just like I'm like feeling my heartbeat in my vagina. Like it's like it's wild.
How many planets would you give it?
I would give
Well,
this.
she didn't finish it yet.
I'm at
I
episode
thought you
5,
finished, okay.
and up to episode 5, 38. 38.
Okay.
Well, I think we only have time to talk about one more thing, which is WandaVision, because we missed it last week.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck yes.
Yes.
This is a sad episode.
Oh, David, you piece of shit.
Sorry.
David's always stirring the pot.
It's a callback. I thought it was
know.
funny.
No, it was like, no, because Brad was mad at you again because you were posting spoilers in the chat without
Whoa.
confirming.
I wasn't mad at him.
Without confirming.
Jesus.
No.
We had all seen it yet.
No, I was.
Brad
not
wasn't
mad.
mad.
No,
Brad
I
wasn't
wasn't mad. Jared asked if anybody saw it. I said it saw it, and then Jared said something, and then I think David pointed out. I was like, "Oh, that's a spoiler," because if other people hadn't seen it yet, which it was, but like I wasn't thinking about it.
Spoiler, Jared.
Oh, Jesus.
I just think
All
it's
right.
funny.
I'll stop talking to you about shows that I like.
Don't look at me. I didn't do that. See, this is a thing now.
No, you're the one who's complaining the most about it. I just wanted to talk about a show
They just lied about
With-
it, motherfucker.
with my
All right,
friends.
fuck you then.
Oh shit. Okay, so.
Oh yeah, Mandy wanted us to talk.
I am announcing spoilers from here on out.
yes.
If you're not caught up on WandaVision,
Stop
stop
listening.
watching right now.
3, 2, stop.
WandaVision.
So
No, not you.
Oh.
Them.
Okay.
So it turns out Wanda is alien from outer space, and
Well, yeah. So she's a
And-
xenomorph.
she's a xenomorph.
It's a
No,
scroll.
Scroll. Sorry. Yes.
that would be funny if she was just a scroll the whole time. That was the end of the end of the
Oh,
season.
hey, Guts Line Court gave us 500 biddies. Thank you.
Ooh, love seeing your biddies.
Nice bits.
Hey, he said Pietro,
Pietro.
which is the brother.
Yeah, we already said spoiler.
Yeah,
We can
we already
we
said
can,
spoiler.
are we gonna skip ahead?
Quicksilver.
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 But not the one in the MCU.
Yeah. So that was
They recast
what-
Quicksilver.
I'm so happy.
So,
I'm so happy.
that was what was funny because I had kind of been calling this for a while that like Wanda was in charge of the whole thing. She
Sorry,
wasn't
but
being-
Mandy just dropped 1,000.
Oh shit.
bits.
She
Ooh,
can't be
I
out
love,
there.
I love seeing Mandy's biddies.
Yeah, thank you, Mandy.
Yeah, I like. What everybody thought she was being held captive, and I said from the first episode.
Oh,
I
no.
didn't think she was.
Yeah, I didn't think she's being
Well,
held
no, that
captive.
was what that's what I was reading online.
Oh, well, those people have never read any stories. Of
Well, I
Wanda
haven't
because,
read any of these stories either. I'm
Yeah.
just predicting it
Okay.
just from this show. I haven't read any Scarlet Witch comics at all.
I know.
She's in the denial stage of grief, I think.
So yeah, what I've been saying from the beginning is that she has created this some sort of simulation to somehow bring Vision back,
See, okay. Here's the thing.
which I think is what she's trying to do. And then I also did predict that Quicksilver would be coming back, but I did not predict that it was the one from the Fox universe. I actually said to myself, I was like, oh, Quicksilver, I bet is going to come back in this episode. And then I was like, oh, it sucks because it's not the Quicksilver that I like.
No,
And then it was.
Evan Peters, Quicksilver. I'm so fucking stoked. I mean, he showed up and I was like pussy wet. Like, I'm stoked about this shit. But like,
It seems to happen a lot. Have
Yeah.
you seen a gynecologist?
Yeah.
lately?
I do think I want to. Being constantly ready to go is not a bad thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
But no, like here's how I feel about it. Like I know, like everyone is feeling very secure in the fact that, like, oh, now we've stated that it's Wanda. She's doing it 100%. I don't
I don't
believe
think it's
that
100%.
No, yeah, I
at
don't.
all.
Yeah.
Because she even mentions at one point, like, I don't know how this started. I think
she has the Infinity Stone, and that's how she's pulling it off.
no, I don't think she does.
No,
I think this is Mephisto.
this is how their her powers are kind of being turned into upscaling to how they are in the comics.
Right.
She's got reality. I don't think she has an extra.
And then
thing
they're gonna
that's
be
doing
like,
it.
and they're gonna be like these are mutants, and they'll have that whole name in the MCU now. I'm guessing.
Yeah. So yeah, we talked about me and Brad talked about that before, which is what I was talking about in our chat was like
Spoilers.
with when they brought back the guy from the Fox one. I was like, oh yeah, that's what we were talking about, that they might use this as an excuse to merge the Fox universe in and bring that guy in as a replacement, right, Brad?
Yes.
So do you think he's from like a different dimension,
No,
or what do you
the
think's
thing
going
is
on
her.
there?
Well, she's somehow there's something going on where her powers, where she can alter, because her powers are, it's called like chaos magic, where she can like alter
Right.
probabilities of things, so she can kind of like make things go in her favor. But then
But now she's like got mind
now
control.
well, no, like she's never really had mind control in the books. That's something they did for the movies, and now they're kind of like backpedaling. And they're like, all right, well, if we want to go this direction with her, because she's a catalyst for a lot of great stories. Like she's a catalyst for decimation, which is when like the Avengers get attacked and they start dying. A bunch of Avengers fucking die and they don't know who's attacking them. Turns out it's Wanda because she's going crazy, and she's essentially did what she's doing now. She created this reality because to bring Vision back, and she created the twins and everything. And like it's cool because like Doctor Strange even comes down and he's like they're telling her about like, yeah, Wanda, she uses her chaos magic, she does all this stuff, and they're like, what the fuck are you talking about, chaos magic? Like, I'm the Sorcerer Supreme, I'm the be all end all, I know everything about every magic. There's no shit as chaos magic.
So do you think Benedict Cumberbatch will show up in this series?
Well, I'm pretty sure because they've
so.
already stated that in the Universe of Madness or whatever it is, Doctor Strange 2, Wanda's playing a big part of it.
Yeah.
So I think
this is the lead up to Doctor Strange
I think
2.
Lauren might be a little bit right. I think it is Wanda doing this, but she's also being like either not necessarily controlled, but like directed by another force, outside
So
force, which could
let's
be.
let's jump off of that. I just want to inject real quick what I didn't like about the latest episode, which was that how immediately all these characters were like she's a terrorist, and they're like nuh-uh. It was like, and then while she's doing all these fucked up things, and it's like, and I get that they're kind of pushing towards that Wanda's not really doing this on her own, like somebody's manipulating her somehow into doing this. And that'll be revealed in the next couple episodes, I feel like.
Yeah, there's only 8 episodes, so there's 3 more episodes.
Yeah, so I feel, but like I feel like that dialogue is just a little eye rolly to me.
Well, I mean, I think, are we all in agreement that Agatha Harkness is there with her?
Do you think that the goofy neighbor, that's Agatha?
Yes.
It could possibly be her.
So here's the thing.
Who's
that,
Agatha Harkness?
Yeah, who's that?
the brunette chick that's like that she played the
Well-
nanny character
well,
in the
we don't-
80s.
No,
We
we're
don't
not
know
talking
if
about the
she is.
character
She's
in the
talking
show.
about
I'm talking
the book,
about
in the book.
who's Agatha Harkness.
another sorceress type
And she
character.
helped. I believe she helped raise Pietro and Wanda, too. I could be wrong now.
I'm not sure about that, but the only thing that I'm really interested about is, and the only reason I am is because somebody pointed this out on TikTok, is that Agatha, or the character we suspect to be Agatha Harkness, is
So
constant.
she's the neighbor lady?
Yes, she's in the,
And what is her name?
Agnes.
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 She's
Is it Agnes in the show? I don't
yes,
think
it's Agnes in the show.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
She's constantly drinking, which
Mm-hmm.
seems like a fun gag. But there's also the fact that like the dog died eating her azalea bushes, and I forget the name of the plant, but there is a plant associated with her that like has magical qualities. And there's a theory that the reason that she's constantly drinking is because it has something to do with the hex involved with the whole thing with Wanda. So I'm really
Well, that's
interested to see
interesting.
how that goes. Yeah.
So do you think? So do you think Vision is? So obviously, I think they're gonna bring Quicksilver back. Do you think they're gonna bring Vision back?
Yes.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
Well, I think he is back.
yeah.
I don't think he's illusionary. I think she stole his body and reconfigured reality to bring him to life.
Yeah.
But he can't. He probably can't exist outside of that reality.
Nope.
without
I think he can.
I think he can,
I
yeah.
think he'll be able to.
Without an Infinity Stone.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
because
I think. Well, it looks like she brought back some
I don't
version
think,
of the
I don't
Infinity
think it's
Stone.
an Infinity Stone, but it's something else. Yeah. But.
The reason I believe that is because when they sent in the other agent to go in and he turned into the beekeeper and they pulled him back in and the part of his
jump
the
rope?
tether that they had on him turned into the jump rope. So anything that comes out of there the way that Wanda designed it. So
It's a fair
in
point.
theory, she could bring in Vision's corpse, and she designed him as living, and so he can come out that
Okay,
way.
that makes sense.
The
Just
thing-
like the clothing has the Kevlar in it,
Yeah.
it has been completely altered by Wanda.
The thing I'm most excited about is the fact that Quicksilver is actually Evan Peters' character.
Yes.
And he played
I
Quicksilver.
agree. I
in
thought
the
that was
Fox X-Men.
fantastic.
Did they have Scarlet
And
Witch in
it's-
that series?
No.
No.
No, they didn't. Okay, so that
Well,
works.
he
good.
had a younger sister, but like the Scarlet,
Right, I remember
they're
they had
twins,
the- yeah,
so
they-
it's
yeah.
not- they were like kind of hinting on it. But the cool thing is, it's like it's he's the first official character from Fox to appear an first official X-Men character that's already been established to appear in the Marvel MCU. And they did it like in a roundabout way, but it's kind of cool because in the books, Wanda actually took out all the fucking mutants. So the theory is that she's going to be the catalyst for the mutants to come in.
Yeah, they're going to do
And
a reverse House of M.
Exactly.
So, do you think this is like a different dimension, or she's like created him out of thin air, or what?
No, I think she altered the reality within that.
So she just
space
created
and
him out of thin air.
Yeah.
I don't think that at all. I think that this is the first instance of the multiverse of madness. Because now we are integrating the,
isn't that
the
what,
literal multiverse.
Isn't that what Doctor Strange 2 is?
Yeah.
Yes. And
Okay.
I think that's and
I love how everything's connected.
Yes.
They did a really good job.
They do a good job.
That's
about
why
that,
you
for
gotta
sure.
watch all the shows. I'm telling you, like
Yes.
Falcon and Winter Soldier. That don't look good. Which it looks
No, I'm
really
gonna watch it, but Falcon is a boring character.
Disagree.
I feel
Well, he's going to be Captain America in this.
Well, I think I think probably.
In
Well, no,
the-
he
in the-
become
in
at
the
end he
movies.
does, because there's a U.S. agent is in here who's taking over the role of Captain America.
in the
But
movies.
in the movies, in the end game,
yeah,
he
Gives her
passed
the
it
shield.
on
Yeah,
to
Captain
him.
America, but Captain America is belongs to the U.S. government. It's a title.
Okay.
So like Steve Rogers bequeathed that shield to him, but the government's like, no, he's not our Captain America. This guy is.
So
That's where
the
US
government
agent-
stole the shield from
Are you
Falcon
saying-
and they're giving
No,
it to U.S.
they-
agent?
No, Sam has the shield.
Okay.
But they made another one that's probably not as
Are-
good or whatever. They have another person as a figurehead
Right,
of Captain
right.
America.
Brad,
Okay,
are
yeah.
you saying Falcon said, "I have the Captain American shield. You have to make me Captain America," and the military goes, "No, I don't think I will."
I don't. Oh, is that the high ground? Is that a Star Wars? What are you doing?
I don't know.
I don't know what's happening.
Captain America at the end of Endgame, he goes,
Oh,
"No, I
no,
don't think I will." It's like
Oh.
a big famous meme line. How do you
Oh.
not
Yeah,
know
no,
this?
no, yeah.
I didn't get it either, honestly. I thought
It
you were
was
doing.
delivered
I thought you were
poorly.
doing Hamilton again.
I get how you feel about Falcon. He's not exciting to
No,
me.
in the movies, I'm hoping the show kind of changes.
I think
I
this
thought he was great in the
show he'll
movies.
end up. I think in the show he'll end up being like Captain America by the end of the first
I
season.
think Falcon and Winter Soldier's their relationship is what's going to make this
It's very
really work.
gay.
It's
I
not
think
very
I
gay.
think he'll end
That's
up.
what Mandy
it's like,
said.
It's like Lethal Weapon. It's like watching fucking
I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah.
That's what Winter Soldier said.
but that's the thing too is like Bucky Barnes does nothing for me. Like I just don't
I think
care.
he's pretty cool. He's got a robot
But
arm.
but
you
but
know.
here's the thing.
He
is-
was Captain America for a while too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like even though I don't care about either of those characters, I'm gonna watch it. Moreover, I fucking hate Black Widow. I can't stand her.
Yeah.
Oh, that movie looks decent.
well,
Yeah,
she's
like,
dead.
Captain America.
Yeah,
well,
she's dead, so who cares?
Is she though?
Yeah.
Because
true.
we've
Yeah.
already seen that Wanda has the
Exactly.
ability to bring people
So,
back.
like,
Yeah,
the-
but is Wanda gonna bring back?
We don't know that.
Black
but I'm
Widow?
saying
We
we don't know.
fucking
We don't
know.
know when this movie takes place.
Like,
They've never given a timeline.
exactly.
It
the
could
Black
be
Widow movie?
Yes.
I thought they said
They-
it's a prequel.
They
Yeah, no,
never
it's-
said
they've
that.
skirted
the
around
Black,
it.
the
It's
Black
right,
Widow
it's
is
right after the unsnap.
People
where they show it.
assume it's a prequel because she's dead, but they've never officially said. So we don't know
Well,
what.
but she's dealing with like people who trained her. Well, I guess that could be any
She
time.
goes
could
back.
be a
She goes back
flashback.
to see her family.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we don't know.
Who knows?
So
Anyway,
we don't know. But the
we need to
point
get outta here.
Yeah, the point
Yeah.
I was trying to make though is even though I
Here's the
fucking
thing.
hate Black Widow, there is no way in
I
hell
thought you were
that
gonna say you
I'm
hate
not-
black people.
No.
She
Say
likes a little
people.
noise.
That's why she's not into.
just say the
Falcon.
word people.
There's no way.
Just say people
Jesus
for me.
Christ,
There's no
no,
way what?
absolutely no. I'm not. There's no way that I'm not gonna watch the movie because all of this shit is so tied together. I feel like I'm
Oh, of
gonna
course
be
I'm gonna watch
missing
it all.
out on important information.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna
Even
watch it
though
all,
I
even if I'm
won't-
not excited about it.
I will not forgive her for fucking being boring as fuck and fucking Bruce Banner being into her. That upsets me, and I don't like it. And that's my last word on that.
All right, we're getting out of here. Thank you, everybody that was watching live. We appreciate all the bits. We appreciate all the subs. We love you guys. Check
Yeah.
out our link tree. It's
Subscribe to our
linktree
YouTube.
/Something Planet. Subscribe to our YouTube. And hit up our Something Planeteers Facebook group and drop some funny content
Oh,
in there.
the shows. Fuck. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's the end of the show,
I
but
know, we're still, yeah.
end of the month, what is it?
The 19th and
19th
20th.
and
So
20th.
next Friday and next Saturday.
Yeah, next Friday and next Saturday we will be live streaming our band shows at the Dunedin Brewery. It is like it's first come first serve. So if you want to get there early, you can get a table and
Yeah,
see it
Mandy,
live.
bring your ass out, Mandy.
But if you can't get there early and get a table, then you can actually watch right here on the Something Planet Twitch stream.
And if you come
Or
to
hang
the
out,
brewery, you
yeah.
can just be outside because they'll have the doors open.
yeah,
so
they'll
you
have
can-
the doors open so you can hear it at
Yeah.
least. in the
So
beer
it'll be a
garden.
good time.
So yeah,
And you can stream it while you're there.
We've Got You Covered is playing on Friday night,
Yep.
and then on Saturday, Swampland Symphony is
And
playing.
Lauren will be sitting in for a little bit for We Got You Covered. So
Nice.
that'll be fun.
All right, guys, thank you so much.
we gotta
love you.
We gotta get Sleepy David to bed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
David's got to go to bed.
I turn into a pumpkin.
Right now, playing us out, this is
A
a song
blumpkin.
from Rise of Saturn, and it's called Revenge.
Oh, I love this song.
Oh, fuck these guys.
And you say it's not over, but I can do no wrong. Making every mistake that we can withstand. Nothing more than a shadow of what we once were. Forcing common ground we never would have found. She said that I should be strong. She said I could do no wrong. Facing every refrain to the beat of your heart. Something patient remains, just lingering in the dark. All the times that you wanted to leave it all behind. But you say it's not over. You can do no wrong. Again and again and again. She said that I should be strong. She said I could do no wrong. She said that I should be strong.
Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness. For he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brother. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
I'm here to tell a story, a tall tale indeed. A man, a woman, their passion for greed. Unholy matrimony while at home and smoking weed. The details so gory of the story that precedes. If you ever feel the need, get down on bended knee. Seek forgiveness from your gods as the world begins to bleed. The first kill is the hardest, after that they come with ease. Snuffing out life like nothing, fallen leaves. From this we plant the seed, and the sweat begins to bead. Like days of future past, we also drown beneath the sea. none shall run or flee, for death is all our fee. The price of life that's filled with strife and lack of harmony. So keep your memories, I wait beneath the trees. The sunlight will illuminate the mournful tyranny. It was always meant to be, the fear has been achieved. Revenge is what you wanted, and the want becomes a need.